He with this tiger.
Name me easily.
Good fuck you. That's crazy. Yeah. First like, first comment. No, you're not, nigga. I was the first like. Fuck you talk about. What's the deal, my boy? How you feeling? What's the deal, Flo? You could have showed up to this pod. That would have worked. But anyway, I am your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. T2 Nation, do us a favor, hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know you're in here. If you don't, that's hate. We don't appreciate hate on this podcast. We do not deal well with people hating on this podcast. Just want to let y'all know. But we are live, and we're going crazy. So, to my right, I got to introduce, new people back. But y'all know SJ already. I just let y'all know SJ already. But we got a new guest. My dog pulled up, man. Hey, listen. If you're trying to smoke and work out, you dig what I'm saying. Listen, this is the guy to go to. It's the guy to go get you together. That's going to teach you how to do both at one time and get it together. But I'm going to let him introduce himself, my brother.
What's going on, family out there? I'm Jack from Strong Stoners, creator of Strong Stoners, personal training, lifestyle, cultural coach, whatever you want to call me. But yeah, just built this brand up off of physical and mental health, based on people always telling me, dog, people who I be getting too high, man, I ain't doing this. I be getting too high, I ain't doing that. So I wake up every day, at least 5 days a week. Roll up something, nice little hash donut.
Hey.
And I get my workout in, man. And we created Strong Stoners, baby. You know what I'm saying? So we here to, swallow, spit, and talk some shh. You did.
SJ, what's going on, my brother? How you feeling?
I'm
Ain't seen you in a minute.
I'm trying to do 3 different things at the same time.
Me too. We working together. You know how this is, bro.
I was rushing to get to the pod. I had to fix the sink. This hose was leaking. But, man. I made it in time, man. Hey, I ain't got no complaints. I just saw my car is all messed up. It's crazy seeing it after the accident. It look even worse. But nah, man. Right now, I'm so grateful. I keep saying I'm grateful to be here because I don't know how I survived it with a couple little injuries. I'm really back to normal by now. So
that's fly.
I'm chilling, man. It's good to see y'all.
Always.
Grateful that you're still here, my brother. You know how that shit is, man. Could have been worse. Could have been tragic. Now we on here talking about some shit. No, we don't need that. Me getting over a quick little virus. I feel like I don't know where I got it from, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know where I got it from. I think I got it from my brother though. Shout out to Fat Ass Juan. That nigga gave me the flu or something. My nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Saturday I couldn't even move, gang. Like I was fucked. I woke up at like 5 and couldn't breathe. My chest was hurt, bro. My body was aching. I don't know what was going on with me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I probably slept the whole day. That was the first time I probably slept a whole entire day away. Like literally, every time I woke up, it was like 5 texts. Like everybody was texting me like, "What you doing?" And I was responding, and then as soon as they respond back, I'd be asleep.
Boogeyman going around.
You heard? Hey, look, the only time I feel like I was up was to watch the Upshaws. I've been watching that for the last couple of days. The Upshaws.
The Upshaws.
Yeah.
Hey, that show is shitty to me. I'm not.
It's kind of bad. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of bad. It give me Tyler Perry vibes. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bad show, but I couldn't stop not watching it because Mike Epps funny sometimes.
Mike Epps funny dog.
Wanda Sykes funny when she want to be.
Ooh, I'm gonna beg to differ, man. Wanda Sykes she don't be hitting for me, man. She don't be hitting for me. She don't be hitting for me because I feel like her jokes be like try too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like her jokes be like, it's really like the so apparent. You know what I'm saying? It's like Captain Obvious type jokes. You know what I mean? Like she just not my flavor.
I ain't never heard that one before.
I promise you, I ain't never heard that about Wanda.
Sykes, it sounds she's really Captain Obvious to me. It's
Wanda,
like
one of my top female comedians.
Really?
Like ever.
I'm gonna throw some more up there.
You ever see her stand?
Some more definitely funny.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Wanda is not funny even in stand up. Like she's just like she's kind of stale to me. It's like,
damn.
Yeah,
we gotta just say damn because I've heard her be funny before. Like I've heard Wanda Sykes be funny before. She more like it's not a punchline. It's more so like you stupid motherfucker, and that's what be like the funny part because it's like she say something and then it just click. But I don't know. I guess I don't know. You the first person I've heard to say she was not funny.
I'm like, you know, I got a real tasty palette for comedy when it comes to like a specific tasty palette for comedy when it comes.
So give me your top 5 comedians right now.
Top 5? Oh, number 1 obviously is gonna be Dave Chappelle. That's number 1 is gonna be
dark humor.
Yeah, number 2
like in the game right now, or just all time.
Period.
Oh, period of all time. I'm gonna say number 1 is gonna be Bernie Mac then.
Okay.
Yeah, Bernie Mac is gonna be
Bernie
number
3
1
for me, but I got you.
I'm gonna put Dave number 2. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still alive. He's still doing his thing, and he's like monumental. Number 3, I'm gonna have to say like, and y'all probably like these aren't comics that like are historically legendary, but they're really really funny to me.
Okay.
So like number 3, I'm gonna go as a comedian named Brian Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Like and I'm gonna put him number 3 of all time because like, in my opinion, because like he's not of the legendary decorum that I'm putting like Dave Chappelle and Bernie on. Right? He's like a newer comedian, but he's like he's super funny to me, dog. Like I ain't like.
If we going with like new people, I think Nate Jackson funny.
I haven't heard of dude.
Never?
No.
All right, so look, this is what you do. When you leave here today, listen, when you leave here today, go on YouTube and type in Nate Jackson crowd work.
Nate Jackson, I might like to look up.
Crowd
That's
work.
a very normal name too, so it's one I want.
It's like, listen, like when I say this nigga, it's not like every joke ain't a hit. It's not, but it's like him just working the crowd. It's like him talking about certain niggas in the crowd, but he funny. Like his stand-up's funny, everything funny. He funny.
I'm gonna have to check him out because I don't like my wife beats. You know what I'm saying? She be put on my head because I don't like DL Hughley.
I don't think he funny.
Nobody like DL.
I don't think DL funny. I don't.
DL ain't funny, bro.
Nobody like DL.
I hate it. He was the worst. To me, if you go with the Kings of Comedy, he was the worst.
He was the worst.
Yeah.
I don't really even know how he got snuck on up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the time, he just might have been tied in, but
and he done had like I done watched a lot of his stand-ups. He got good jokes. He don't even let it marinate.
He don't even let it. He running
fast
through
paced.
him.
You like, dog, slow down. You got Tourette's or something?
Let it just
let that
build,
motherfucker breathe. You let that motherfucker breathe.
Bro, come on, Busy Bone. Like, just you know,
I ain't gonna even lie. To me, it's just like
I'm gonna throw Deion Cole in my number 4 though.
I'm gonna go Corey Holcomb.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He used to be funny, dog, but you know what? He go too hard on women now.
Nah, fuck
like
that.
he goes too hard.
He turned into the one-trick pony.
Okay, yes, I agree with
him
you.
on 5150 now. Like he don't got his audience still probably like what 10, 15,000 through the lives. People catch it after that, but Corey, I was late to the like he going too hard on women party because I used to be like, man, nah, he ain't like y'all ain't catching it. There's really some game in the show.
It's some game in there, but then
when the cast changed and it was just more on Corey, it's like, it's the same thing every week.
No, like somebody hurt this nigga. Yeah. I mean, dog, bro. So,
I stopped watching 5150.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big supporter of 5150. Like, I don't want to say that I'm a person that go out and watch the show. I know Corey Holcomb just to be the nigga that he is, the stand-up comedian. I don't really watch the 5150 show, but I do know people that watch it.
Okay.
And with that being said, those people actually enjoy the content. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I don't sit and watch podcasts that's really going to do what I think every messy or shade room do. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, I am not just one of those type of people. Like, I want to hear y'all kind of be wide range. Pause. Like, it just in a bigger scope of things. Like, it's so much things to talk about. Like, fucking aliens in New Jersey.
Podcast in the world.
Who?
5150 used to be the best podcast in the world.
Really?
But that's when he had Freeze Love. He had what's to do with the glasses. He kicked off the show.
I know what you're talking about.
On them,
he said listen, like went hard on all of them.
No, listen.
He
I remember. Tron sent me cuz video. It was a girl on his pod, the nigga that he kicked off with the glasses.
Yeah.
It's a girl on his pod, and she was basically saying like, she basically was being honest about like how a nigga, fucked her over pretty much. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? Basically like, she was saying like, her coochie wasn't good enough to keep him or whatever type of shit. Like, she did all this shit and he didn't like her. And I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. But
Corey?
No, this was like a random girl just talking about a random nigga. Like, you feel me? But the nigga you talking about, he did that podcast with her.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, he was a part of that pod. He got a whole different little
Joe Williams.
That's his name. Yeah. That's his name. And he did the pod with her. Like, they did a little podcast together or whatever. Not calling it a little, but they did a pod together and it was kind of like informative.
So that's Zoe thing. He brought the information. He was like the analytics dude.
Yeah.
You had Freeze Love, he another funny dude. Even like the younger crew that came through, Nate Jackson used to be on there.
Oh yeah.
Corey really drove him away from the show. Craig Smith still there, but he the only one.
Craig Smith funny though.
What's the other short
Craig Smith funny.
They kept getting into it with it's the short fat dude. He another stand-up comedian. Ryan Davis. You know Ryan Davis?
Okay.
I think I know you talking about. Yeah, I think I know you talking about. But yeah, I get it.
He didn't have some like the show used to be.
Like. He sound like he toxic.
I wouldn't.
He don't want to admit it, but he ran everybody away from his podcast.
Like,
to me, I always tell people, me personally, right? Don't go join something that you can't hold your own ground on, right?
Okay.
So joining 5150, you knew what type of nigga Corey was from the beginning.
Yeah.
Joining the show, you knew what he was. So if you can't hold your own ground, politely decline and just walk away from it. It's not necessary.
I think because Corey shows so much love up front, and he look at people like, I'm gonna take you under my wing or whatever. So a lot of people be looking at like, it's a good opportunity. Corey ain't never did that to me, so I'm good. And then
track record speak for itself.
It just be your day that day. And
track record speak for it. Track record speak for itself. I'm sorry. Track record speak for itself.
Yeah,
if every time a nigga came on this pod and I just was like, bro, you just what like niggas would be like, bro, I'm not coming on your podcast, bro. I'm not gonna I'm just not about to keep doing this with you, bro. Like I'm not. And I understand that, but I don't shit on Corey for what he do. 5150 is still what they are. They do what they do. I hope he, peace and blessings.
All right. While we on the subject, let me ask this question. Would you rather be the rich boss broke boss or a rich teammate?
I'd rather be a rich teammate.
I'm gonna ditto that.
I think because I was looking at number one that clip about like Detroit not coming together. I think there's a lot of people that even though it sounds good to say I'd rather be the rich teammate, they really want to be the broke boss. That's why it ain't no linking up happening. So I think it's really a question of character. Like, can you drop your ego enough to just be a part of something that will really be more successful if you part of the team, everybody play their role, instead of I got to be the man, this is my thing, even if it don't take off the way I want it to, but it's mine, it's under my control.
See, I always run with the narrative of you could be 100% of nothing or 50% of everything.
Right.
I'd rather be 50% of everything than 100% of nothing. If I can't call you and say, hey, I need you to come do an episode. If I can't call you and say, hey, I might need you to come do an episode. Like, we teammates. Like, at the end of the day, every tap your man, hey, look, you feel me? Like, it's just what it is. Like, I'd rather be a rich teammate than a fucking broke ass boss. Like, in that case of what you said, it the way that you look at it, a lot of people gonna look at it like, well, are you broke if you like, bro? You can have 100% of nothing.
Yeah,
you can have 100% of nothing. Everybody not an outlier like Dame Dash. Everybody not an outlier like Jay-Z. Everybody not an outlier of these people that be bosses and then you come from nothing and then you make something. Like, everybody not outliers. But if you team up, you can be an outlier. Because what I do well, you don't.
Right.
What you do well, I don't. What we don't do well, he do. Mm-hmm. So if we all team up, guess what? That's still all our own lanes. We still in our own lanes. Because you do something different, you do something different, I do something different. If we bring it together, it's a collective. And this is the only way that we can move forward, then why wouldn't we want to become the collective? The fuck are we holding back the collective for? Yeah. That's my point with Detroit people. Because I seen a nigga, let's talk about the comments. Like, I hate talking about the comments, but let's talk about the comments. I posted the video on YouTube and I posted it on TikTok, right?
I wonder if this the same comment.
The comment was,
I had a problem with
y'all got 3 views, nigga, go be on McDonald's fries. Use the first person, right? I told him, bro, listen, I told him, gang, I appreciate you for glazing. Because obviously, you found our content. We didn't find you. You found us. To make your comment, thank you for glazing. We appreciate you, though. You know, we appreciate you. You are the problem. You are a part of the fucking problem. You are what we talking about in the video. That's the problem right here. In the comments, we don't even got to go far. You're the nigga we talking about. Mm-hmm. You are. You know why? Because you would rather be 100% of nothing than 50% of a fucking team, gang. That's the problem with you niggas. Let's talk about another. I forgot what the fuck else. Somebody else said some dumbass shit in the comments too. It's just like a lot of people just don't have the brain or the wherewithal to just think. Like, bro, what are you getting out of anything that you're doing? You could be the coldest trash rapper I ever met in my life. Nigga, the only people who heard your music was your mama and your sister. Nigga, your mans and them don't even like it. They're not playing it.
Yeah.
Your homeboys don't play your music, bro. I promise you they don't. I promise you they don't. Play your music around your homeboys and rap your lyrics. I bet you they don't know how. I bet you they can't. They can rap your hook because it's probably catchy. That's how you find out. That's how you find out if you got something. People should play your music for you, not you play your music for them. It's not the way that works. Yeah. That's not how life works, bro. I put out something and you play it for me and say, hey, I like this. This is fire right here. This is heat. Not, let me play this and tell me what you think. Because then when I tell you what I think, and I be like, this shit trash, you're going to be looking at me like, bro, you hating. Bro, you hating. You hating. You just hating. You on that bitch sounding like Soulja Boy in O2, bro. Why you playing with me, dog? You and this bitch talking about lean with it, rock with it, gang. You ain't shot a nigga in your life, but you talking about you done slid on 6 ops. Who the fuck are you opping with, bro? We are in a safe studio. I ain't seen you get into a fight your whole life. You talking about you got ops. Your mama and your daddy live in the same house. Why you say you live? What are you talking about? Your music don't match your life. Your music don't match your life, bro. You don't know what the struggle feel like. You never ate noodles. You don't know what a peanut butter sandwich feel like. You don't know none of this. You tried to go hang out with your homeboys at his house and figure out that his parents were struggling. And everybody had to eat 2 chicken wings a day. 17 people here. Everybody only get 2 wings, gang. You better be cautious with them bitches. Everybody don't know what that feel like. You don't know what it feel like, gang. You got a chance to get 3 and 4. You got a chance to go back for seconds and thirds, bro. Chill out. Like, it's okay. You don't got to be a gangster. Like, you don't. Music is not about being gangster, bro.
Nah. That's what irritated me. It was a comment about somebody shouldn't be speaking on it because they ain't street. And it was like, bro, this comment wasn't even about that. It was like, I'm like, man, it was about the trap. The trap museum in Atlanta. And then we got to talk about, like, you know, what the rap museum look like in Detroit. So he like, you shouldn't nobody be speaking on anything from the streets. I'm like, oh, like trap, number one, that ain't no Detroit thing. We was talking about Detroit rap. And then you talking about
the trap museum. First of all, stupid nigga.
Yeah, then he's like, oh, it's a way of life. I'm like, well, that's the problem. This the problem I got with Detroit now is like we can't celebrate certain people because like what we was talking about, they only like their street shit. But
And
it's way too much going
99%
on.
of you niggas ain't street. Y'all not tough. You niggas won't bust a grape in a food fight. Oh my God. Listen. Listen. Let's just be honest. If you niggas was gangster like y'all say y'all was, right? Niggas would really be crashing out. Y'all. You young homies just gotta relax. If you wanna get to the details of things, it can happen.
Yeah.
We're asking for a museum, stupid dummy. We didn't ask you to put Sada Baby and Doug in the same fucking place. We asked you to build a trap museum, a museum of Detroit artists. This is memorabilia. Nobody is going to kill each other over a Sada Baby t-shirt and a Doug headband. Like, they're gonna go observe it like you gonna read Langston Hughes' poem or something. Like, what are we doing here? Y'all are so mixed into the wrong things in life, bro. That shit just don't be making sense sometimes, bro. It really, truly just drives people crazy because it's like, if y'all get so far outside of this street shit, bro, Detroit could thrive the way that it would be. Atlanta don't look this way. They're more street to me than y'all, than Detroit. Like, we don't have gangs here. We have people. You're from a block that don't like niggas on the other block. You don't like each other. Y'all live across the fucking street from each other. These niggas are neighbor, like, all right, whatever. Because I just don't be getting it sometimes, though. Like, to me, what really be pissing me off and it just really, like, drive me fucking crazy is because we want to be gangbangers. We want to be LA. We want to be Atlanta. Like, we want to be everything they want to be us. Every place in the world outside of California, I ain't really too fond of seeing California still our style, but they like it. Oakland, I've been to Oakland. Yeah. Not too much off Detroit.
That's our cousin.
Yeah, them like first cousins type shit.
We like cousins.
Bro, listen, them like first cousins type shit. You feel me? Oakland? Listen, I'll go to Oakland anytime. Anybody want to go to Oakland? Take me with you. I'm going. We out there. You feel me? Anywhere else in Cali? But Oakland? I pulled up to a gas station, bought the whole box of backwoods. They was looking at me crazy. Yeah, I was smoking backwoods at that time. They was like, hold on, you want the whole box? I'm like, yeah, bro, come here, let me get the whole box. He was like, why you say that? I'm like, bro, where I'm staying at, these bitches $12 a pack, nigga. You got them for $6, nigga. Give me the whole box, nigga. Please give me the box.
How much these papers cost me, man? For 40 leaves.
Mm-hmm. Listen, that's why I stopped.
$4.
No, listen. That's why that's why I turned over to Fanto
sell
leaves.
people on papers all the time.
But listen, that's why I turned over onto Fanto leaves. Right? I get a leaf, $5.
$5?
Hear me out. The same way you get to roll them joints, I'm gonna bust this leaf down and I'm gonna get a chance to get the exact same amount.
No way.
You got 40. I'm gonna say I'm gonna get.
If somebody can prove to me you can roll up, I give you a grace between 30 to 40. I'm gonna give you 10. I'm gonna give you 10 out of there. I'll give you an ounce of Strong Stoner's Bud tomorrow.
No, listen. I'm gonna give you. We ain't getting 30 out of it, but I'm gonna give you 10.
I'm getting
10
30,
to 15.
I'm getting 30 papers out of one little ass package.
And I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at that. But you gotta roll for what you smoking. You gonna smoke them 40. My 10 versus your 40. You gonna smoke faster than me.
No way. That's always like the misconception about papers versus blunts is that one's gonna burn faster.
I'm not even saying the burn. You gonna listen that paper. I see. This is why I hate my weed man. Listen, that's why I hate my weed man didn't show up today because
you talking about the blunt size versus.
And we just talking about in general. That's a paper.
I mean, we got king size papers. You still.
I ain't knocking that king size paper. Listen, I was a king size paper smoker. I was a Wiz fan when I was in high school. Right out of high school. No, I wasn't in high school.
I'm talking about the pure value of papers versus the blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna go in there and spend 10, 12, like you said, $10, $12 on some backwoods, which is insane to me. Like, to have 5 of them in there, 4 of them be stale, 2 got a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Come on, talk to me, guy.
It's all weird.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
see people
saying?
playing the lottery.
You
with
feel
them.
me? Like,
Hey,
I
no,
gotta go
listen.
there, feel finger fuck these Jones. Just
Hold on now.
I'm
Hear me
arguing
out.
with the dude
Hear me
in the
out.
back.
We don't do that. I know how. Listen, we don't do that.
Give me
I'm
another
never gonna do
back,
that. No. I'm never gonna do that. When I walk in, I walk in, I be like, let me get the. I know the flavor. I was a vanilla. No, I take that back.
And y'all doing
I was
flavor.
a honey smoking backwood guy.
And we come in banana.
No. I
blueberry.
don't do all that. I'm honey.
Okay.
It was honey. It was the best backwood that they made. Reason being is because they was always the freshest. I was a brown pack. The sweet joints, you feel me, sweet aromatic, backwoods, or I was the honey. They was always the best two for whatever that you had to go through. Once you get the pack out you gotta touch them. You gotta touch them joints. You gotta touch
Look
them.
at all this preparation.
No, you just gotta
we
touch
ain't
them.
even opened it yet.
No, you just gotta touch them. Once you touch them, you know what softness feel like, nigga. This ain't hell no. Give me another one. You know what softness feel like. I get the paper thing. You just be like, I ain't gotta do all that. I just put it in my pocket and keep going. You feel me? But I want to make sure. You feel me? No, I gotta touch these. These are a little tough, my guy. Let me get another one. You feel me? Like, don't try to give me the pack that you've been holding in the back. You trying to get them off. Don't do that. Give me the fresh one. That box you just opened right there. Matter of fact, just give me the whole fresh box that you just got right there in the back. Let me get that.
What's the ideology behind the honey's flavor though? Is you tasting can you taste your weed if you got honey on your
for sure.
blunt?
All right, first of all.
Or is your blunt now, or is your weed now all tasting like whatever the strain is?
The same way, hold on, the same way you smoke filters, I do too.
But this filter ain't gonna affect the flavor of the strain.
Say the same thing for a blunt.
But you smoking a honey blunt, it's gonna taste some honey.
No, it's not.
So what explain?
The honey was just because I liked it that pack. Like, that was just what I liked.
So you're not tasting no honey?
You can taste it. It's just in the smell. It's really more so in the smell. It's not in the taste. The taste is because I'm flavor. I got a filter in here, so I'm going to taste my weed for sure. But the honey smell is still going to come off of the blunt when you smell it. Of course, it's going to happen.
So it's on the aromatics. It's not on the...
It's not inside the blunt, so where you smoking, it's
you ain't
like...
going to taste that honey?
No.
I don't know.
No.
It wasn't until I
You a
started...
blunt smoker or you a joint smoker?
Papers.
Paper, okay.
It wasn't until I started smoking papers where I could... here, put me on this. Like, man, y'all can't even taste y'all weed. Like, man, get the papers. I started rolling joints. I was like,
Oh.
The flavor is... The terpene profiles are ridiculously more robust.
I'm gonna say this. I was a joint smoker as a young nigga, like literally in my early 20s. Like, I'm telling you,
How did you leave that though to go to blunt? Usually most people move from blunts to papers. How you move from papers?
Okay, so I went from Swishers to papers, right?
Okay.
Wiz kind of like fucked me up over the Swishers. He threw a Swisher in the toilet one day, and I was watching a day-to-day. I was like, damn, Wiz, you just trashed that bit. Like, you fucked the blunt up, gang. Like, what you want? He like, ew. And threw that bit. I'm like, I was like, fuck. All right, I'm gonna try this shit you got. So I went and got the king size joints. You feel me, bro? I'm like, nah.
That wasn't it for you.
Nah. And listen, it was cool. Like, it was cool on some, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just smoke type shit. Like, it was cool for me for a minute, but then it was just like, nah. Then I just one day, I walked in the store, cuz and then was selling sweet aromatic backwoods out the pack. You hear me? For $1. You hear me? $1, nigga. He was selling them. I bought 5 of them bitches. I just bought the pack. Nigga. I went home. I was learning how to roll backwoods at the time. I didn't know how to roll them bitches. Like, I didn't know you had to. I'm thinking they a swisher, so my first one, nigga, I didn't slice that bitch down, nigga. Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck that bitch up. So I didn't win. I'm like, all right, wait, hold on. I done figured out that you gotta peel them up. I'm like, oh, it's up.
Unravel that, Jones.
Boy, put the filter in there. It was over.
But we gotta make sure there ain't no
over.
holes in it.
No, you don't. No. And papers they got holes in them too.
Hell no.
Bro, that's why you gotta have a grinder.
Okay, that's I rolled.
Without listen,
this was rolled no grinder.
It wasn't, but you spent an extra couple seconds over there. You didn't spend the normal seconds. Like, I could just break my shit down and roll up. I could just bow. You spent the extra second over there. I gotta make sure every little
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
They
You gotta
be placed in
literally,
there
yeah.
right,
It's gotta look
that
right.
joint come out lumpy, it's gonna be all happy.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the point. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? When I roll this Fonto leaf, I'm just gonna throw this bud in here. Ain't even no thinking about it. Slide this filter in here, roll
Man,
this
convert
bud
over
up.
to these papers, man.
Let me see what you.
Go ahead, convert over to them papers, man. Stop playing with you.
Let me see what you're working with, man. Hold on. All right, so I got topics for you. All right, so how do you deem if you're a good friend or not?
I'm gonna say loyalty, and that's gonna just like roll into reliability and all the things that encompasses that. Like that to me is like the ultimate test of friendship, like just how loyal you are in life. Like, can I depend on you for some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, flat out. Like, nigga, if I call a nigga to pick me up from the airport, nigga, can you come get me, nigga? You know what I'm saying? If I tell you to feed my dog, can you feed my dog while I'm gone? You know what I'm saying? Like small shit like that. We ain't even talking about like the big huge shit. Nigga, can you bail me out? Nigga, I just got caught with whoop-de-whoop. You feel me? Like that's a whole nother level of friend. You feel what I'm saying? But like, yeah, just the loyalty and like, can I depend on you? Can I rely on you for important shit? Like I think that's like the ultimate test of a friend. All the other shit can kind of, bypass. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can throw you a couple dollars. He gonna throw that in your face if he ain't no real friend, you know what I'm saying, later on. So the real test is like where was you? You know what I'm saying? Was you here for me? You know what I'm saying?
Where
When I
were
needed
you?
you know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
I
You know what I'm saying? So that's the big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
SJ, what you got?
don't know how to answer that question because while I'm thinking about it, it's like I could think I'm a good friend all day, but that's one of them things I feel like I don't get to speak on. The people around me do. Like they'll tell you if I'm a good friend or not. Like my values might not be the same as you.
Fuck,
So
he took my
I value
answer.
loyalty, but you really that's probably number 9 on your list. So I think that's the most important. And you like, nah, I really like for my friends to do this. Like we all got it ain't till we come together and start talking about the core values that you figure out like, oh, okay, I'm around like-minded people. But I don't know how you say I don't know how you equate that and say, I'm a good friend. I think it's not even on you to say something like that. It'll be your experience with other people and the way that they talk about your friendship, what it means to them. That's how you know.
that's true.
He
But I still
took
think you can
my fucking
I still think
answer.
you can determine if you're a good friend or not. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
so how do I determine a good friend, right? How do I determine if you're a good friend? Or how do I determine if I'm a good friend? All right, how do I can't determine. You stole my answer when I said that again. I can't determine that it is based on who my friends are and what they think of me. You feel me? But how do I determine a good friend? I can determine a good friend by just like he said, the loyalty, the way that you can show up for me when I need you. You know what I'm saying? It may not be exactly how I need you to be there for me, but you're there. It's the fact that you're going through that struggle with me. Somebody that stayed down until we came up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that didn't think twice about the struggle. Nigga, if we had to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a month straight, nigga, we had to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a month straight. If I had to buy wings and then you gotta buy wings and we gotta split these bitches a week apart, I don't know what we gotta do, but nigga, we gonna eat wings every Wednesday. If I gotta buy them bitches or you gotta buy them bitches. Like, that's somebody that's trying to figure it out with you. You know what I'm saying? That's a good friend. If you need a ride, nigga, I got a ride. Like, nigga, whatever it is, we gotta do it. You gotta get to work, I gotta get to work, nigga. But you gotta be to work before me. So I come take you to work, nigga, and then I go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we'll just figure it, you know what I'm saying? All the rest of the shit will get figured out how I go. But how we look at friends, I think we determine too much of people. Like we kind of look at too many people to be like always there for everything. And that ain't gonna always be. That's never gonna be. Like you not gonna get them people to just continuously do everything you need them to do. I learned that doing this podcast. Like literally. Because people say that they support you. People say that they fuck with you. People say that they do this, 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 and this. And they love you and they do this and they'll do anything for you. And then you say, hey, just support my pod. We live every Wednesday and Sunday, 7:30. No matter what you're doing, just turn us on. Listen to us. Comment in the chat. Say hey. Wave at us. Whatever you want to do. You know, it doesn't matter. But just support us. And then people will be like, man, I'm subscribed. And then you'll go on their phone. I'll be like, all right, show me. If you show me, I'll give you $5. Like, we've done this to people. People will be like, I'm subscribed. Nigga, look, what you mean? Then they type it in and they not subscribed. And then you be like, this is the point that I'm making. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just a give and take. Like, are you a good friend in that case? Still be the greatest friend in the world. You just don't know how to be honest at this time.
I agree with you because you can still. I think you can be a good friend, but not be a good supporter.
Yeah,
too. You know,
that happens.
That's something. All right, I had this video I was responding to the other day because that's something I think a lot of people be struggling with when you on your own solo venture. You trying to get something off the ground. I see a lot of people get mad. Man, don't nobody share my post. Don't nobody like it. It's like, but I see everybody going through it. So the way I look at it is like, that's your struggle. Like, you got a vision. You got to be the one to see that whole thing through. It's not really whatever you looking for is going to be past the people you know. Don't even put that on the people you know, your family and all that stuff, because you setting yourself up for disappointment, man.
Very much so.
Your vision got to be way beyond your neighborhood because that's going to be the people that really get you off the ground.
Those are the people in your neighborhood, the people that you see, that you think like
a lot of people can't appreciate you because they too close to you.
They won't support you or appreciate what you do until somebody else tell them about it.
Down the road.
You feel me? No, until somebody else walk up on them and say it. Some random stranger that they may have known. They're not a random stranger, but it's just like, I knew that was your brother, but it's like, damn, you don't be watching your brother. You don't be watching your brother podcast? Man, that shit be lit as hell. Like, nigga, be 30 people in there. They be talking they shit. You feel me? Nigga be like, for real? Like, damn, you don't watch that shit? Like, bro, that shit crazy. I'm subscribed, though. Like, I be fucking with them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that'll make another nigga be like, all right, I ain't gonna subscribe, but the next time they go live, I'm gonna just watch. I'm gonna sit in the crowd and just watch and see what go on. Then they see it's lit, not a conversation. Strike up something they want to comment on. Now you in the comments, like, hey. Yeah. It's like, hey, what you doing? When you get here? You get what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's kind of the benefit of all of it. It's like, people can always support whatever you do. Like, you can support it, whether you support it before or after. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people like, oh, I missed y'all podcast. You missed the live. You just can't talk to us. Go back and watch it. It's still up there. You can still watch it. Like, we ain't responding to nobody. If we did respond to somebody, then you can go in the comments and see who the fuck we responded to. Like, that don't change the whole narrative. Like, you can see what's going on. We say the person's name. We say what they said. Hey, you right. No, you wrong. Whatever it is. But you can go back and rewatch the pod, and it just gives off a narrative. I mean, a showing for what we do. You get what I'm saying? And if you support us, like I said, hit the like, hit the share. Let everybody know you in here. We don't give a fuck about none of that. We determine great friends on the base of not support, but what you do. Can you show up for me when I need you?
I also think a great friend is a person who just provides great insight and great advice, right?
True.
Like, so it might not be somebody who necessarily went through the fire. Like, we might not have been eating ham sandwiches and spamming shit together, but nigga, I might have been on the groundworks of trying to put something together, and you already got some shit going on, and you like, you know, we over here blowing and shit like this, and then we brainstorming, and you give me a couple ideas, we bounce off each other. I take that idea you gave me as a friend, and now I run with it, and I create something of magical, you know what I'm saying, about it. So I think like even a person who can inspire you is a great friend, you know what I'm saying?
Now, this is where I feel like that determination changed a little bit. It plays a fine line with what he said, right? Because people will go do that, right? Clearly get an inspiration off of something and won't give where they got that inspiration from.
Yeah.
Like give credit back to...
They will not shine the light back on the creator. And I get it. You were the one who was able to go push it forward. You heard something and it sparked the idea and you was like, I was kind of thinking that, but damn, what he said, let me jam. I'm about to go. I'm going up now. I know what to do now, right? But when you do that, you also got to understand, without that spark, this don't take off.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you got to give a nigga his credit, but kind of still give that inspiration. I was inspired by such and such. Because without this inspiration, I would have probably never thought of this. It's always like we give the inspiration, we give the thoughts to our parents, we give it to our significant others, we give it to everybody but the people that actually help us. Not saying that they don't help us. They help us do the major things or the little things. The people outside who inspire us, they are the people that's kind of helping us do the major things. You're helping me kind of trigger my content brain to say, fuck, SJ about to talk about Donald Trump this week. I gotta, when I go on the pod, I gotta be able to have some content. So let me go watch SJ.
My dog Donald Trump been doing his thing.
Let me see what he said.
Out there. He's been doing his thing.
Let me see what he about to say. So maybe I could do my due diligence on his video. I'm gonna do my due diligence on his video, and I can agree. I can comment because his video is pre-recorded, so I can comment. He gonna comment back or whatever whenever that happens. But I can also get a question. I can also get inspired from that. So when I come on the pod and he show up, I'm like, damn, I remember the question I wanted to ask. How the fuck y'all think that the first week of Trump being in office was? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And that could be our real next question, but that, you know what I'm saying? That is that's the inspiration right there. So when he come in, he gonna be like, nigga, woo! This nigga start passing bills and writing shit. This pen been crazy since the last 6 weeks. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not a big politician type of guy. I don't watch that shit.
No, I don't either. I catch little blips from
I got it from
such, but you know.
This really came from my grandma. So when I was a kid, I used to just sit up and watch the news with her. Then when I got on my own, I noticed like, damn, I'd be sitting back watching the news like I'm 70 or something. It just became a part of what I do. Like I don't.
Too.
I ain't never watched the news with my parents.
I think it's an on-air obituary.
Yeah, it's just so terrible.
I call the news the on-air obituary.
But not just watching the news. I used to read the newspaper.
Oh,
Listen,
this
not
you
him.
live with your grandparents. You was
No, not only him. Not only him. My homeboy Bombay. I always tell people, my homeboy. That's why I want trying to do an episode together so bad.
It's gonna have to be a Wednesday. I bet.
Listen, yes, it's gonna have to be. So listen, the reason I want them niggas to do an episode together because I always tell people like my homeboy, he work in the mail office. Like he a mailman, but he work in the building, like the building. So I always tell him like he go and find the back of the newspaper, the fine print, that one article that nobody is looking at, and he bring that issue to the forefront. Like most people don't be seeing that. But he'll bring that issue to the forefront and be like, yeah, so y'all ain't see that Donald Trump passed the you can't put grease on your wheel bill? Like, he'd be like, where the fuck you find that at? He'd be like, yeah, it was in the newspaper. Hey, it's a newspaper? Where you get the newspaper from? He'd be like, I mean, I was at work. Read the newspaper. Like, all right, buddy. But let's get to it. Trump first week in office. What do y'all think? How we feeling about it? Well, give or take. He been signing a lot of shit. He been saying a lot of shit.
I ain't really too much into the politics, but the stuff I be seeing in the social media, it ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, him being like, yo, what he taking the men who want to turn into girls out to girl sports. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I don't want the trans man beating up on my niece, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
She in boxing and all that. That's cool with me. Let's keep it girl, let's keep it boy. I'm down with that. You feel me? So now the DEI stuff and all that shit, I ain't down with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously some stuff he got going on and some stuff he got going on and I don't agree with some stuff he got going on.
I want to say something about that.
Yeah. I ain't too much in agreement with that, but he got some stuff that
He got some stuff to do.
He hit the ground running.
He did. He hit that motherfucker. Sure. But listen, he hit the trail with some fire under his feet.
I see a lot of people reacting to that DEI, like getting rid of it. I saw Target. They jumped on that.
Amazon,
Walmart, all of that. I'm like,
they ain't like niggas already. I feel like.
But even what the fuck, y'all? They was rolling back prices because you niggas was coming in there every day.
Even beyond that, like people gotta figure out where they want to put their support. Because we frivolous. We be mad at these people today. We be mad at these people tomorrow.
Niggas would be right.
Don't even last. We right back shopping in the same places.
Yeah. You go right back to Target. I'm telling you.
On top of that,
I use this shit often.
Like this make me whenever I hear certain stories, it made me go look up the numbers. So we got a real life. You a football fan? We got a real life like example of this today with the Rooney Rule. That's DEI right there. But
What's the Rooney Rule?
The Rooney Rule.
The Rooney Rule is you have to
interview, not hire.
You don't have to hire. You have to interview one minority candidate
before you make your decision. Oh, really? So it just became this circus where, okay, we bring in all these minority coaches for this team and that team. We interview them and then go hire the coach that just had 3 losing seasons, just lost 12 games last year. But this white man we really wanted in the first place, we just put on this whole show first, and then we're going to go hire who we want to.
Now, Art Rooney is the Pittsburgh Steelers owner. He used to deal with them. Like, that's why Mike Tomlin, they hire minority coaches.
Yeah.
If you pay attention to the Steelers, that's where that came from.
Wow. Okay.
But if you really do understand the Rooney Rule, like, it gets all the minority coaches. But when you say minority coaches, most people say that gets black people the opportunity to get an interview. No, it don't just
be anyone.
It's anybody that's not Caucasian. So that's your Chinese. Yeah, it's your Chinese culture. It's your Asian, your fucking Samoan coaches. Interviewing them, huh? Yeah, it's anybody, any race that's not Caucasian.
Yeah, so even when I was looking up like the diversity hires and all that, like by percentage, we make up less than 5%, so it's not working anyway. People think it's such a good thing, like how we gonna get ahead when they keep doing everything to stop us, and like this the one thing that's working in our favor, but it's not really working in our favor. It's just more smoke and mirrors. Once you start looking at the numbers, it's like, all right, well, it's a waste of time. I appreciate him getting rid of it because now I'm hired on my own merits. I don't have to worry about being the token dude that y'all got in here because it's not even a thing no more.
No, that makes sense.
That's just how I look at it.
But all right, so like for me,
they don't want your black ass in there, no.
Thank you. And if you pay attention to the way that pricing work, they don't want you there. Like Target, they always say is like the bougie part of life. Like, you got to go in there and spend your real money. They still follow you around the store.
I don't know. Target got the best prices when it comes to shipped, though. You know what I'm saying? When I'm trying to get something just shipped to the house.
I mean, listen, and I won't disagree with you because I listen. Salute. You know what I'm saying? I got my youngest son, his mom work at Target. Go lie. This go baby. But Walmart, all that type of shit, like, I ain't tripping. I was never an Amazon shopper anyway. Like, I've never been an Amazon shopper. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say I was just on Amazon. But Walmart and Target, I ain't gonna lie, I be kind of battling the prices. They got that competitive pricing. If you go over there to Walmart and you find it cheaper, Target will match it. So I just go over there, find it, and then I come right back and be like, well, they got it for $6.99. Y'all got it for $12.99.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Match it, please. Y'all are more cleaner than the dirty motherfuckers next door. Not gonna lie about the whole situation. But yeah, that's kind of, the DEI.
Yeah.
All right. But what I look at it for what Trump, far as his first week, when I say he hit the ground running, he made some controversial headlines real fast. So the child support thing was a big conversation. I can see it made a lot of women mad. Mm-hmm. That pissed a lot of women off. But I don't want to piss y'all off too with us. Subscribe.
Hustle gang.
I'm with y'all. I follow. Only on camera. I follow. I'm with y'all though. I listen. You support. I'm only gonna say Trump, he not wrong though. Like, he not wrong for that. What he said it made sense. Because if you're gonna put someone on child support, I should be able to write this off. I should be able to write this off. And you shouldn't be able to get the tax credit. I spent all my money all year long. You shouldn't be able to get $3,500 from off the kid too. How do I gotta pay for the kid and you still get the tax credit?
Makes sense of that.
It just don't work the same. Like I understood what he was saying. I'm not saying that I'm totally in agreement, but I agree.
See, that's the dance you got to do with Trump, because if you listen to some of the stuff he's saying, it makes sense. But he got this public persona that make people go, like, you support Trump?
Yeah.
Like, what you doing?
But how can you be mad though? Like, all right, I asked both of y'all this. Would you rather deal with a racist that's in front of you as a racist, or would you rather deal with a racist that's closeted?
Oh, up front all day long.
Right, for sure.
What's Trump? He gonna tell you like it the fuck is. Would you rather him to tell you what the fuck going on, or would you not? Would you rather get Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Right. He don't even know where he at.
Would you rather get Sleepy Joe? I'm just asking. See, that's the difference. I couldn't support Joe Biden after he went on the Breakfast Club and told me, if you don't vote for me, you're not
Oh, you're
black.
not black?
And
I said, oh yeah, y'all niggas
But the
is,
Democrat, look, they've been using
y'all
the
are
Breakfast
getting
Club for years,
disrespectful
man.
now.
Hillary
Like,
went up there with some and pulled some hot sauce out of her purse.
bro,
The Democrats be playing in people's face. And
listen, all I'm
like it
saying
don't
is,
happen.
stop playing with me like y'all, I can't see y'all racism. I see it.
Yeah.
This is racism. This is high level racism too. You put hot sauce out your purse, man.
I'll never forget that, though.
Bro, I could never forget him going on a black platform and saying, if you don't vote for me, you not black.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm voting for the person that you're running against. I am truly voting for the person that you're running against, because you got me fucked up. What are you talking about? Like, it don't make sense. The same thing when it comes to Kamala Harris. I tell people all the time, listen, her downfall. Everybody was like, well, she lost. Yeah, she should have voted for a black woman. Okay, let me tell you why she lost. Can you tell me what she promised you as a young black man?
That she would laugh a lot and often, because that's what she did, was chuckle.
Mm-hmm.
And
I asked him what she offered him as a black man. He said laughs and jokes.
She just laughed and joked. That was really it.
And that's my problem. You thought it was that easy because you were black. See, this is stupidity with black people too. It's not just stupidity with white people. This is stupidity with black people too.
And then they got the Obamas on the train. Michelle and Barack. They had their own separate campaigns going on. Barack was talking to black men.
Barack told her, hey, stupid, you want to talk to these niggas over here? Like, the young niggas want to talk to you. They want to figure out what you're going to do for them. Like, you don't want to talk to them? Like, I can't tell you what
to say to these dudes over here.
You have to tell them something.
I did like a 30-minute video on why should I vote for her? Seriously, it's about like black men going their own way, because y'all act like we not intelligent enough to look at the candidates and make a sound, reasonable decision.
I'm gonna tell you,
This is all about race. So because she's a black woman, now I hate black women because I don't vote her, because I don't support her. That's crazy. And black men still showed up and voted what, 78 to 80% in favor of Kamala. So we're not even the problem in the first place. Plus, our votes, if you really want to know how much a percentage, like, we might push somebody over the edge if they already there, but we don't account for enough for y'all to be talking to us like that.
And two, hey, ma'am, sir, whoever you are that's mad, shut the fuck up. We don't sway the election, you dummies. They in Michigan, if you don't know, Detroit is a small, minute part of fucking Michigan.
Right.
You niggas don't know that it is a fucking Mississippi, Michigan, Jackson, Michigan. Y'all don't know about Lampere, Michigan. Guess who's there? No, guess who's there? Trump supporters. I'm not even gonna call them white people. They're Trump supporters. It's black people up there too. But guess what they support? Trump.
Yeah.
You stupid niggas. Like, y'all don't get it down. Y'all think Flint and Detroit make up Michigan. Y'all gotta get y'all brains and start fucking expanding y'all horizon. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, it is parts of Michigan you niggas never been. And they voted for Trump. They still have election polls too. You know why they voted for Obama? All right, we ain't got it. I ain't even gonna
Hey, you like, let me digress on there.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do this. Listen, but what I'm telling y'all is Trump knew what to do. I drove past the airport to go to a football game, bro. They had a fucking Trump stand out there. I was in Romulus going to a football game.
Speaking of Trump stand.
Bro, it was people out there selling Trump shirts.
Yeah, I can believe it. It's easy money.
It was by the airport, gang. The airport, like, soon as you come into Michigan, nigga, hey,
Yeah.
get you a Trump shirt, stupids. Like, y'all. Oh. Trump went and sat down. For anybody that want to know why he beat Kamala, right? Trump went and sat down and made himself become a human with Joe Rogan. Right?
Yeah.
He did a 2 to 3 hour podcast with Joe Rogan and became humanized. Find it. Go Google it. Search it. Who Kamala do that with? Who she talk real life with? She could have went and sat down with Oprah.
See, I got that clip up there too.
Didn't she sit down with Charlamagne?
You cannot do something with a Democrat who supports Democrats. He's going to lay up the questions to you for you to sound well.
But hold up. Even if you watched it,
I don't think she sounded that well.
So Zeke from New Era Detroit was there. He asked her a straight up question.
And she avoided it.
And she could not. She did the whole dance around everything he asked him. Where you get to the point where you're like, okay, so damn, not only did she not answer the question, I don't even remember what the question was. Wow. She just did this filibuster. She been talking so long, I don't even know what we started off talking about.
Bro, listen,
it was never answered the question.
It was on the radio. Let me say this. It was on the radio. They did it on the radio. She went on the Breakfast Club on the radio, and Cuz asked her. I can't remember his question, but it was fucking direct. And it just really made sense. And I was sitting there literally waiting for her answer. And she gave a nigga a fucking soliloquy really about like, what are you gonna do
for us? What's your plans? What are your plans for the urban community? And it was just the dog and pony show from there,
bro. And listen, and like I said.
And it's not just the Breakfast Club. I mean, I got Fox clips and all of that. You ask her a direct question, she will never answer it straight up.
All the way around.
Yeah.
She gonna walk you all. She gonna walk the dog. She gonna walk your ass through the park, and then she gonna bring you back.
That's how she fell out of favor. Who are you? We sitting here trying to figure it out,
and we didn't choose you. Or I'm not even gonna say we didn't. The Democrats didn't choose you. You was just so happened to be pushed in that spot. So since you got pushed in the spot, it was kind of like, okay, well, since you're the person that we have to vote for. We fucking with Sleepy Joe, who still sleep at the wheel, but we starting to realize that he's stupid.
Right.
And it's like, all right, we need to hold on and get the reins to this shit. And now you, the vice president, like we keep forgetting she was the vice president.
Yeah.
So, like you get to walk in and control if he is asleep at the wheel, you are supposed to be the person
where are you in this situation? Mm-hmm. Stephen Colbert asked her, okay, you've been under the Biden administration, so you got to see how that operated. We know your opponent is Trump. So what are you going to do that's different from what Biden did? How do you set yourself apart from your opponent? She said, well, I'm not Donald Trump and I'm not Joe Biden. That was her answer. It was like
straight like that.
Okay.
Now I asked to a person that's going into, and I hate that we sitting here talking about politics, but let's just get this over with.
It just went there.
But the fact of it is like, the fuck did you just say? Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not the question he just asked you. And everybody was so upset when she lost. I was thinking like, she never had a chance. No. Did you see when the polls opened? Mm-mm. Listen, everybody was like, did you vote? Did you vote? I didn't have to vote. Even though I voted, and I'm still never going to disclose who I voted for. Mm-hmm. But even though I voted, right? Before I even got to the poll to vote at my lunch break, she was already down 60% of the votes. Mm-hmm. She never had a chance. You can't be down by noon. And like it usually be like, if you ever seen any presidential candidate like election, it's always like super close. It always come down to like the last few hours. No, she was smoked by breakfast, nigga. She was smoked by breakfast. Like Trump walked out with a lead. And then his lead just got further. It was like, and then it was like, they was like, oh, well, what about the ballots that got caught on fire? They wasn't voting for her. They wasn't voting for her. I'm just saying. It is what it is.
Yes, right.
Like I don't know I don't know how else to defend what she had going on. It's just like, what do you do?
She can fade to the black.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Go write a book. Come out with a quick little sitcom or something like that. A show, television show, something. It's a wrap.
We got to the Trump bill. Oh, Elon Musk. You posted this on your video, and it annoyed the fuck out of me when I seen you talk about it.
Man, I'll be.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead.
It annoyed me, bro. I went to work. I was sitting at work. I was watching. Oh, this nigga. I'm like, so what the fuck is the difference? You see, I posted. I said, what was the difference from what Elon did to what Kyrie did? Kyrie posted a book, and Cuz just saluted Adolf.
Yeah.
Who would have the worst?
But they not even. I was watching this hearing, and the dude was straight up asking her how did he feel about it. She like, well, that wasn't the actual like Hitler salute. They're not even acknowledging that he actually did. He did it twice.
He did
it here and then turned around and did it.
Let me let y'all hear it back. Let me let you.
He did it twice.
Yeah.
So that's the crazy part.
It was the fact that nigga was like. I was like, oh my God, bro, you really did this.
Smacked himself.
Came from the heart right there, man. Yeah.
Meta
Calm down.
Meta pissed me off because I'm gonna post this stuff. So I posted the video and a still shot so you can clearly see where he at with it. Then I tried to post dude, the originator. I ain't gonna say his name because I tried to post dude behind that.
Yeah, AD.
With his original salute.
AD.
And the first time it didn't work. I'm like, all right, what's up? Everything working, but like this picture won't post. Second time I put it up, that's when they told me like, you trying to post stuff that's harmful to the community. And I was like, wait a minute. Y'all got people calling us monkeys online and all this other stuff.
All kinds of stuff, dog.
Where the sensitivity at with that? But I can't post this famous picture right here just so everybody could compare
picture,
it.
like it's a real picture
Right.
of a real person.
It's nobody talking. Nobody said nothing. It's just a picture.
Kai posted a book. He just gave AD a salute. They don't make the sense. The world was about to end off of a book.
They was trying to make him and Kanye do sensitivity training and apologize.
This nigga just stood up
Nick
on
Cannon, that's another one.
Listen, this boy.
They did that to a lot of
this
us,
man.
They acting like.
And listen, and you know what made me mad? They was everybody. He's autistic. He's stupid. Like no, listen.
He's not stupid.
First of all, he rich as hell, so he ain't stupid
at all.
What we not gonna do is act like he didn't know what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing, and Trump is his man's, and he basically was telling them, "Hey, I'm doing this," and Trump was like, "All right, do what you do, my nigga. Like, what they gonna do?"
I just sat there and watched the clip where it's a dude talking about just how harmful it's been for us existing in this country, and what he go to is. Everybody has been a slave. It just depends on what time in history you're talking about. So he don't have no sympathy for nothing that's going on here because he look at it like the playing field is level. It just depends on what time in history you want to talk about. That's basically his stance. It's like, man, whatever. Like I had to overcome obstacles just like y'all. Mm-hmm. So like you want me to sit here and feel bad? That was it.
That was just flat out.
Yeah. They're not apologizing for nothing. Forget about it.
They just like get over it, basically.
Yeah. At this point. But then again, this is my point. Now, this is where I feel like it's like hypocritical. It's like hypocrites out here in the world because y'all telling us to get over it. But if we talk about the alphabet community, we banned. Mm-hmm. You say anything crazy about them, it don't work the same. Anything about the Jews, don't work the same. Mm-hmm. It's like, but then Cuz just went and saluted the person that killed y'all community.
They're like the biggest mafia in the world right now, man. You can't say Shit.
Now listen, this is where I do favor Donald Trump.
I ain't
No, I'm
never
not
heard
gonna lie. Trump been
anti-Semitic
walking
so
back
much
them,
in my
them
life.
laws. That nigga been erase this shit here, man. It's two genders.
Yeah.
Two genders, nigga. Male, female.
That's it.
What are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was you. I'm about to check that box. With you there.
I get my troll on sometimes. I had a salute for that one. I ran that one back. You see why I took the hat off and
Not mad at it, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not mad
man.
at it. I can't be mad at it. All right, I do have a real question. I'm gonna change this topic because I was gonna say, like, what did y'all think about the inauguration being on MLK Day? But what is the importance of MLK Day?
You know, acknowledging my dog Martin Luther.
You think that's what it is?
I think it's, I think all the holidays white people just created just to, monetary gain, you know what I'm saying, with all the holidays in general.
What's the monetary gain on Martin Luther King Day?
I mean,
Like, they don't sell no shirts. I understand, like,
Somebody be
Valentine's
selling some
Day.
shirts.
I mean, if you selling the Martin Luther King shirts, you need Jesus. You need fucking
somebody
God.
slinging Luther shirts out there.
I don't think nobody's selling Luther shirts. It's on us black folks to keep the energy, but it's too many niggas that's
Facts.
trying to shed their blackness to that.
Hey Flo, do you believe in Garveyism? I just gotta ask you that. But what I gotta know. I wonder where his head at when it come to that, man. Just from reading this message right here. What was we just talking about?
Goddamn.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, they dropped one of our leaders way back in the day, so they had to give us a day for it. You know what I'm saying? They did it, so they had to give us a day for it. That's all that means.
I think
Everybody know the feds. They got busy on MLK. They had all of them on that COINTELPRO list and whatnot. So it wasn't it wasn't nothing for them to give us a day. Let's give them a day, man. We took their leader. Let's give them a day for it. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's about.
damn, I think I'm about to sound ignorant as hell with my answer.
Shit, go ahead. What was the answer?
Because I'm thinking about the fact that I've been knowing about Juneteenth my whole life, and people just start celebrating it like 5 years ago.
Monetary gain.
But the money.
No, because I believe in
Before one of those people super pro black.
pro black nigga.
What?
Okay. All right. I was curious.
Hey, Garvey was a little misinformed, huh?
When it comes to
funny.
MLK Day, I look at it
Damn, you
like
think Garvey was a little misinformed?
it's a day. It's a day off of work.
Is it?
Yeah, and not even for everybody. That's the crazy part. Like, it's celebrated probably more now than ever, as far as the corporate world acknowledging it. But what do we do with the day? Nothing. It's just a day off of work. We not even Black History Month lost kind of that magic that we had around. They trying to get rid of teaching it in schools. We not teaching it outside of school. So all of our history is going up in flames. And now we got Sexy Red with an AI picture next to Martin Luther King. And his daughter got to step in and say, dog, get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Like, pay some respect to my father and
No, for
the road that he had to walk down. Like, we don't take this serious no more, man. Our history don't mean nothing to us no more. So what do Martin Luther King Day mean? It's a day off of work.
Okay, talk that shit, Flo. Your ass should have been here then. Garveyanism.
I disagree.
Okay, come on. Let's
Because
have
the whole premise of it was like really Pan-Africanism.
That's Dr. Umar. Y'all about to get into my Dr. Umar bag. I can't wait till this nigga get on track.
Pan-Africanism is separating from this system and going to Africa and building our own.
Dr. Umar.
That's not really respectability politics. That's exiting the game. That's understanding that we can't win this game. We might as well stop playing.
Garvey, something like that. He doing school. He still ain't built.
Oh yeah, we still waiting on the school.
Yeah, we still waiting. Vince, what's the deal, gangster? In Atlanta, big ATL here. Hey, can you do me a favor? It's my birthday. Like, yeah, shout out Dmarks. It's my birthday. So when the next time I see you, B. John Robinson, size large, you in Atlanta right now. I know you are still. I know you are. B. John Robinson, size large. It's a store right there outside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's like right there. My boy. B. John, 7.
What's your birthday?
My birthday's next Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. The following. So this
I
the
thought you
upcoming
saying today. I was about to say you gonna sit here and
No, hell no. I wouldn't do that. I'd be disappointed in myself. But no, for real. So yeah, y'all with that, like y'all went to y'all Dr. Umar bags at that point. That's what that was about to turn into. Cause Marvin Garvey and all them niggas. I be listening. I'm well diverse. I'm on the plane.
on the plane.
All right.
That's funny.
That's crazy. Right. I'm glad you watching us in the air, though. Flying through the frilly skies. No, but I do watch that nigga, right? Umar is very insightful. Everything he says isn't true. I can't always go with it because of the concept of he bashed a lot of he's super pro. He's just too pro black. I think if you too pro black, it's a problem.
What's too pro black?
Would you niggas that be thinking like I gotta do this, and this, like you too pro black. Like you ain't to name his school the Marvin Garvey, Sitchell Dawson, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X Academy. Like, come on, gang. You doing too much. That's too black, bro. You too black.
Bro.
You doing too much black shit in one time. Like, just calm down. Relax. It's okay. You don't got to be that black.
I love the fact that you said brother, my brother. I ain't mad at what you're saying. It's just very defeatist. That's like, why even try? I think.
Hey, I fuck with you, man.
Separating because one of my favorite quotes, and it's so fitting when it comes to our country, is the game is rigged, but you cannot lose if you do not play. That's from The Wire. That just means we obviously in the system that is rigged against us. Everywhere we turn, everything we try to do, we got Black Wall Street and a couple of other examples just like that. As soon as we get it popping in, they just burn it to the ground. So if that's how y'all gonna do us in this country, why are we here? What are we doing here when they keep showing us at every turn, education, health, finance, like every turn, we just here for entertainment. And then once you get a little bit too high and you start feeling yourself a little bit too much, you got cases on you.
They did it.
They coming for everything.
Nah,
you
Marks.
own. They coming for everything you own. You start talking too much, they coming for your life. Why are we here?
Let's go back to Ghana. They letting you in Ghana for free right now. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I got the answer.
Japan.
I think I got the answer.
They got incentive for people to have kids over there because
Japan?
their population is dropping. So I think
Do they?
I'm
moving to
They was
Japan.
making people give away daughters or something like that at one point because they had too many people.
I think that was China.
Yeah, China.
But yeah, it's like they population is
Incentive
dropping.
me. Much love to you, my brother. Y'all brothers.
Their
Hey, man,
population is
appreciate
dropping.
you.
It's like I think it's like 3,500 a kid.
Dang,
That's
3,500 kid?
something like that.
I'm about to ask my old lady if I can go over there. Right?
You heard? About to go take me a look. Yeah, that
Bring
mean
us back some cheese.
about 7,000.
Yeah,
Quick 7 bands.
Ain't nothing.
Nothing too serious, not too black. Just wanna, you know what I mean? Just gonna go over there. But what did you just say? No, I got an answer. What was the last question that you asked?
The last question I asked,
What was you just saying?
I was just talking about incentive in Japan for the population.
All right, before that.
Before
Just
that.
A little bit before that.
Man, it's hard because
That's tough. That's tough. All right, no. What the fuck was we just talking about?
I was talking about Garveyism. I was talking about
You were saying
Martin Luther
something.
King Day.
You said, why does it too black? Not too black. Oh, fuck. I raised my hand to say, what the fuck? I lost
why are we here?
Oh,
why are we here?
Why are we here?
Who we going to Ghana?
All right. Why are we here? We here because we are the best. We are what makes America run. Without
I agree with you.
Without the culture, there is no vibe. America can't thrive off of Caucasian culture. If every minority just left America to be Caucasian,
Because Caucasian culture is all stolen.
Thank you.
They don't-
So
they
where
steal
would you
from
get it
everybody.
from? Where would you? And where would you get it from? You know what I'm saying? Like, where would you get your next? Like, y'all have to profit off of something. So it's kind of like we are great at what we do. We are just not business savvy enough to understand what we're doing. We just creatives. We're Kanye West.
I agree with that.
Black people are so Kanye. We are more Kanye West than we think about
Yeah.
it. Like, a lot of people wouldn't agree with that. They'd be like, oh no, I'm gonna get the money. Like, yeah, until you go create the hit. Then you be running around off the hit.
100% agree with you.
We more Kanye West than a lot of people would agree with, because simply we have to understand the fact that we'll rather put the creativity out there first before we get the money. The money will come eventually in our minds. It's like, I'll get it eventually, but I'm gonna give a nigga this dope ass idea first, real fast. Like, I'm gonna do it before I ever even get everything copywritten and do before I drop this dope ass line, I'm gonna go make sure all my eyes is crossing no, I'm just create it and drop it. Just because you feel like, just because I created that, I can create something else. If you take that, I can go do something else. Like, that's just the way that I think our people think. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I can create whatever I want. But if you take this idea, I can go create something else.
Yeah.
Like, I just created something else. You can't keep the vibe going that I got. You can't keep the energy up that we have. You can't keep up the sauce that we have. You can't create that. Just because you own that don't mean that you got it. And you can't go find nobody else that's going to even make the people that's there do the same thing that you're doing. Like, they can't even understand. They're not going to come watch. They're not supporting. And they're not supporting because they're going to be looking for, hey, where's such and such at? Why I don't see such and such? You can be messy as you want to. What, you going to put a bitch on here fighting? At that point, that's the only thing you're going to get entertainment. Like, you're going to get people to find. Because outside of that, when you don't see what's real.
So why we talking about Kanye?
Because
Yeezy.
Cuz put out the content before the business.
But we doing all of this and it's making other people rich. They got us under their thumb. We signing contracts. We signing contracts that's really slavery. Oh, I was about to say something.
Go ahead. Cook. Do your thing.
Slavery is a choice, and we continuing to choose it.
At this day and age, I can agree that slavery is becoming a choice at this day and age. If you are in a situation where you feel like you are bound to a situation, that's a choice. Today, in today's time, if you feel like you into something, slavery is a choice. Yeah. Like, that little slavery deal that you think you got, that's a choice. If you go into the older, like, I don't believe they had a choice. I believe they did what was the best thing that they could do. Today's time, with this much information, I think he's talking to you.
Oh, visionary. Oh, I brought some, what do I got with me? This is some OG from Growing Pains called, damn, what is this OG called, man? I'm over here blowed. I done smoked about 3 or 40 so far. I done been up here. Let me tell you, though, in a second, man.
But yeah, I think the fact that it's like, back then, you got a point.
Burnout OG.
You don't have a philosophy on slavery back then. But today, the way that we walking into these 360 deals and we giving up everything just to become something just for a minute, that's slavery, bro. You chose that route. And I get it. We in bad conditions. A nigga offered you $1 million to just give him your hit record. That's cool, but
a lot of people taking that M.
Yeah.
You not even gonna think about it.
A lot of people taking that M.
You can't think about it.
I know I'm one of them because I feel like if you was able to create one hit for that $1 million, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that, take that $1 million, and I should be able to duplicate that because I created the first one.
But listen, they gonna actually offer you the $1 million to create that album.
Well, that's
so now you
just buying the one song. That's one thing. But if we talking about locking in, I don't know if I'm doing all that. I'm more of an indie type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
But I am willing to cash in that one hit.
Programming
You know what I'm
over
saying, for the
time
$1 million.
becomes normal. It
'Cause
definitely
it's like,
does.
yo, if I'm a hit maker, I'm a hit maker. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's a Drake. That nigga's a hit maker. Hit
But-
machine.
See, and this is where ARBs come in. This is where ARBs come in.
Brought up Drake.
I'm just saying, he ain't my favorite.
No.
But
No.
the nigga's a undoubtedly
Drake is
hit maker.
definitely he's definitely a hit. He's a hit maker, right? Still a button pushed on his hits that he make. He make a good song and they push the button and turn it into a hit. I have a problem with you, SJ.
All right, let's go.
I got a problem with you. And I meant to say this earlier. But now, since we're here, I want to talk about it.
All right.
The fuck is your problem with this Big Sean shit you got going on? You said people got you fucked up over Big Sean. Please explain.
Oh, you saw that Big
Yeah.
Sean?
Yep. Because I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
All
Fuck
right,
him.
It's my cousin just said that. What is it with y'all and Big Sean?
Big Sean is not.
Bro, that nigga ass. He
No,
been that way.
I'm not gonna say he ass. That nigga's a great lyricist. Though.
Are you
that is
prepared?
true.
You
That is
prepared
Does
to
he
take
make
this
hits?
conversation?
No.
I got
But the
a
nigga's
video
great
that's coming
lyricist,
out. Big Sean is a part of that, dog. It's on the way. But I don't like the way people disrespect Big Sean, especially in Detroit.
Yeah, that nigga's
and that's
a
why
legend. He's like
that's why I was talking
vicious
about
in the
like the street culture and what they celebrate. It's like, dog, you got somebody that's a good dude that give back to the city at every turn. He's as far as rap out that class, he can rap with everybody. Yeah. What's wrong with Big Sean?
No, he
What
can't.
Did he do to y'all?
Jack, rap your favorite Big Sean lyric.
My favorite
Verse.
Big Sean verse.
Take your time too when you do it. All right, SJ, we can talk because it's gonna take him a minute.
I mean,
See where I'm going with this?
That don't make him not a great lyricist. I can give you my favorite album from him.
I
I'm
just want the verse. I don't want the album. I just want the verse.
I couldn't tell you
when I say Big
rapper's
Sean.
favorite verse.
Listen, when I say Big Sean, what comes to your head?
The Detroit album, what started off as a mixtape. To me, that is his like most legendary piece of work. That's my favorite piece of work.
Everybody loved Detroit.
The Detroit, right? But he has other great pieces of work. But that whole body of work, it should have been an album from the beginning. Like the nigga, he can rap, period. But on there with those beats, like that shit.
So we compare him to his class.
Album.
We compare him to his class.
Right.
All right.
But I'm talking
his
about
class is who? What is his year? Was it 08?
He was in that same class with Wiz and them in New Orleans, right?
And you
But
telling
I
me
group him.
Wiz?
He's a way better lyricist than Wiz and been that way.
Yeah.
I hope you ain't comparing him to Wiz on lyricist, dog. Come on now.
I'm just comparing him on just marketability, period. Just somebody that's actually stood out there.
He's a way more.
Wiz?
He's the best lyricist in
Him
that
and Wiz
class.
been on the same song, and Wiz smoked this nigga.
Hell no. What's up
What
with
song?
this?
Gang bang.
Man, no way. Man, no way. I haven't heard of a rapper really smoking Sean on a track. Like, and he's been on records with Hove. I have not heard of rappers smoking. You talking about smoking? Like just his verse was like this. No, I haven't
Big
heard
Sean lost on Mercy. We not about to do this.
No way.
I will tell you niggas.
No way.
2 Chainz smoked this nigga on Mercy.
No way.
Stop playing.
No way.
Pusha smoked this nigga on Mercy. He was the worst verse on Mercy. Stop playing with me, bro.
No way.
Stop playing with me, bro. We not about to do this, bro.
2 Chainz?
We not about to do this, bro. What?
2 Chainz
Yes.
had a better verse than Big Sean, dog.
Hello?
Are you kidding
Hello?
me?
Can y'all hear me out there? Am I saying anything weird?
Man.
Am I saying anything wrong? Y'all might want to go back and listen to that
don't
song,
give
bro.
him no more Earl, dog.
Y'all might want to go back and listen
Earl
to that
Stevens,
song, bro. I've been standing on this for years, so
Please
the
don't.
Earl don't got nothing to do with this.
Man.
This is all facts. Mercy has he was the worst verse on Mercy.
First of all, I probably got to listen to that song again.
Okay, take your time. When you do that, listen to it, and then you
listen.
listen. When you done, you can go ahead and get on Instagram.
It's known that you hate Big Sean. So so that's you have a bias in this
I didn't know he
argument.
hated Big Sean.
I don't hate him.
I just found out my cousin hate Big Sean.
I don't hate Big Sean. I'm telling you, to his class of who he's compared to, he
Are we talking
ain't.
about his double XL class?
We can talk about whatever nigga, whoever came out with him.
If we just talk about his double XL class, then he is the best lyricist in that class.
That's not true. Who is his double XL class?
Him,
Because Drake
Nipsey
is in his
Hussle,
double X class.
Nipsey Hussle,
Nipsey is in his double X class.
Wale.
He He's not a better lyricist than Wale.
100% better lyricist than Wale.
Oh, and I'm not even going. I don't even like Wale.
He's a better lyricist.
I don't even like the boy.
He's a better lyricist.
I don't like the boy, and he's not a better lyricist than Wale, bro.
He's a better lyricist than Wale, bro.
Lotus Flower Bomb is better than anything Sean did.
Is a
What
better.
I said was, y'all got Sean and Wale fucked.
I seen the Wale. I don't argue the Wale.
I'm not
moment.
saying Wale ain't
I don't know
nice.
what
He's a
Wale
nice
got going
nigga.
on. I don't know who hating on him. I think Wale just a bad person. I don't think Wale is a bad lyricist. I think he's a bad person. I got a chance to meet Wale in real life.
He's a Virgo.
I met Wale in real life.
And he got a personal vendetta against
No.
and Wale.
No. I met Wale in real life, and he was rude as fuck. It wasn't to me; it was to a young lady. You feel me? He was nice. You know what I mean? He walked up, he approached me, "What up, young?" You know what I'm saying? He said, "What up?" to me. But the young lady, she wanted the autograph, and he played her like she wasn't nothing. I didn't like that. That just automatically turned me off with any artist or anybody. You feel me? Because previous to the day of being there, Angela Yee came in and she signed so many autographs, I didn't even know that lady was that damn famous. You feel me? So I was just saying like that for you to be the artist and her to be a fucking radio personality, bro, y'all shouldn't have. You should be more willing to sign autographs and do it. She should have been that way. But you know what I'm saying? Like I would have expected the shoe to be on the other foot, but it wasn't. And you dissed one of your number one fans because I knew that girl really fucked with you. Like she really fucked with you. She got all your songs. And for you to do that, that shit kind of fucked with her. So now if you lost your fan for life, that's just some shit you did. You feel me? Because you an asshole. That's my beef with Wale. It's just I don't think he's a great person. But Sean,
2088, that's another one.
y'all got it,
got
bro.
it.
Y'all keep bringing this nigga up, bro.
I decided.
Y'all bring this nigga up like he really can hang with his class. He can't.
He can't. He's
can.
like really.
And if you
He's
pull up
he's
the
like
hits,
better than a lot of
and
people in
we
that
do this
class.
Like a versus, Cole already out of here. Cole out of here. If we talking about if you gonna take them as a tier and you put
If
Shine
you talk
and
about
Wale down
radio
here,
versus and shit, like if you
they both got Cole out of here.
yeah, Cole
How?
out of here.
Off hits.
Off hits, yeah.
If I start playing Big Shine hits, I'm telling you, Cole is out of here.
Cole is nowhere near out of here.
All right.
Yeah, Cole out of here.
Okay.
Off the hits versus.
I'm
yeah,
telling
yeah.
you.
Now we talking just off rapping. Obviously, Cole is right there with them niggas. But we talking about hits, like just shit that come on the radio that bop when the club.
In the verses,
he's out of here.
He out
J.
of
Cole's
here,
out of
dog.
here.
What the fuck are we talking about here?
All right, man.
Yeah,
I'm
J.
telling
Cole.
you.
Cole is out.
outta here,
Jermaine Cole would get stuffed out by big.
On hit, we talking about hits though. We talking about just like hits.
Name the hits. Please name these hits.
I mean,
what hits?
Big Sean
Ass.
Big Sean got big hits.
Ass.
That's one of
that
them.
was so
That's
ugly.
definitely one of them.
I'm only asking.
That is-
Kanye,
that
the
is
nigga
one.
that signed him went on the interview and said the biggest song he ever had was Ass. So
That's a big song, but that's not. I don't think that's his only big song.
He got a song.
He got like songs with Chris Brown that's like majorly big.
I'm talking about Chardonnay. This is one
like
of the
multiple songs with Chris
Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay.
He got like multiple songs with Chris
The
Brown.
problem with Sean is he did a lot of features in his mixtapes versus his
Yeah, a
albums.
lot of he got feature hits like.
So you don't have them, not your hits.
He still got hits.
Them
though.
other niggas hits. You
That
just
was
own
albums,
them.
I don't fuck with you. What?
That's a hit. The one
Bounce
with
back.
E40. He won with E40.
I don't fuck with you. Go ahead, keep going. That's two. You only gave me two.
No favors.
I've never heard that song.
With Eminem.
Never heard that song.
You ain't never heard no.
Never heard that song. I'm gonna say that again. But you said no favors. Okay, go ahead.
What's the song with him and Chris Brown? That's it. That's
Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay.
No, I think it's a different one. It's
Play no games.
yeah, it's the No Games.
Play no games. What's
He did the remix to the what's the old school song? The guy song. Yeah.
What's that song? You can have a piece of my love. That's all.
Yeah.
okay?
yeah,
I know a song. I know a song y'all talking about. That shit was trash, but okay.
Damn,
Go ahead.
that's a hood classic on the sample tip.
The sample's fire. He ain't.
Damn,
I'm gonna give you.
I can't even name this many.
You only
J.
gave
Cole
me
hits.
4. You only gave me 4.
Sacrifices.
I'm only at 4.
Sacrifices.
Okay, we at 5.
Shine.
And y'all gave me 2 features. So
What's the one with him?
Understand
Ye,
that these
and
is features.
that they took from Chief Keef.
here go another feature. I'm seeing a feature coming soon.
I
What you mean
mean,
with another feature?
Come on, he said he took it from Chief
he
Keef.
was on. No, I'm saying the one Kanye took from Chief Keef.
I don't like.
him.
That's a feature.
Oh.
I don't like. Come on, talk to me. I
But
said another feature was coming soon.
He was on there. You know.
I said another feature was coming soon.
I feel like a lot of all
You
the
said
artist
6,
stuff.
so we had 6 features. Well, we had 3 features and 3 solos. That's what y'all came
I
up
can't
with.
name this many J. Cole songs.
What's
though.
You can.
That's hits.
You can.
That's
yes, you
hits.
can.
Hits.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Hall of Fame, he got what's on Hall of Fame?
Not off top. I can't. I can name one J.
All
Cole
right.
song off top. That's a hit.
Plus, once he had his first hit, he was
Considered part. Yeah.
That's true too.
all right.
He went super mainstream.
People don't respect Shine because he don't talk about killing niggas and selling
That
drugs.
That ain't got nothing to do with the
That-
price of gas or tea in China. That nigga said he was from 6 Mile, 7 Mile. He was from Van Dyke. He was from like everywhere around this motherfucker. And
All I ever heard him say was 6 Mile.
I heard him say 7 Mile. It's a
Lyricism
song where he
wise,
said
Maybe,
7 Mile.
maybe it was 7 Mile. It's
All right,
one of the
well, then he
miles.
went back to 6 Mile. See, it's like, it's too much indecisive.
Lyricism wise, that nigga is like
That's petty, man.
either
not.
equivalent
He
or
from LA.
above everybody on that double X.
On me. Okay, yeah. That's on that's Hall of Fame.
What's that? Came
Oh,
in,
all
that's all
me.
me.
Yeah.
Stay
Oh, no.
true, that's
He-
all
he-
me.
No, that's
that-
Drake.
That's
But
Drake.
he was on that though.
Yeah.
So you giving Drake song
No,
to
no,
him?
no, no. Big Sean had the best verse on there as
feature.
well.
Get the fuck out of here.
He definitely had the best verse on there. He had the best verse on there.
Bro, it's plenty of Big Sean songs.
All right, so I get to run off my J. Cole. What y'all came up with? 6 songs.
It's plenty. But you an actual J. Cole fan.
I'm not a J. Cole fan, and if anybody's seen this podcast before, they know I'm not a J. Cole fan. But y'all about to make me run off the J. Cole hits.
Man,
Like,
give me 3 off top.
first person shooter mode, recipe.
That's a feature.
But y'all just name features.
So why you
I
going
thought you was
crazy
going-
over
I
features?
thought
I'm just saying y'all name features. I'm just giving y'all the features back to y'all. I'm trying to stay even.
Okay,
I don't want to kill y'all evenness.
Okay.
Evenness is me being even.
Okay.
All right. First person shooter mode. Smoke Drake, because you brought up a Drake feature. The recipe. Smoke Yachty. It was just easy. We smoked it.
I never
The
heard of the
Yachty song?
recipe. I never heard of the recipe.
The Yachty, you gonna say smoke the Yachty?
Yachty is, I mean, it's not probably hard.
So y'all didn't hear the recipe?
I heard
I
it,
ain't
but
never
I'm
heard the
saying it's,
recipe.
you put
That's
the bar and
crazy.
smoke Yachty though. When Shine
Smoke
on
Yachty.
songs with
I said he smoked
Pusha
Yachty,
T,
but it's like, it's not that big of a deal.
What's the third one?
What's the song where he rap about the bitch, where he fucked the bitch?
Oh, that.
The first time. Stop playing.
That's the
All
only
the
one I
virgins
know.
in the world was listening
That's
to
the
this song.
only one I know. That's the only.
He
song.
lying.
That's the only hit I know. Like hit. That's the only hit here. I can come off the
Forest
top
Hill
with.
Drive, the whole album.
Click with Big Sean. Dang, that was a big one.
He ain't the sweetest nigga on the song.
He is.
All right, we just giving this nigga anything. Nah, this
He out rapping everybody
Y'all
we
got
talk
it.
about on these
Y'all
verses.
got it.
dog. I can't believe you said 2 Chainz versus Bigger was colder. That kind of threw me for a woozy. that threw me for one right there.
Oh man, it's over with Cole. I'm telling you, man.
Y'all got it.
Whether you say Shine or Wale is over with Cole.
Y'all got it. Bro.
Yeah, he out of there.
Y'all got it, bro. I'm not even gonna fight y'all niggas over this shit, bro.
I'm not,
I wish.
lyricism wise, they
I
all the
wish.
same.
Matter of fact, let me make a phone call real quick.
Oh man.
You know what? I'm making a phone call because I'm not gonna argue you niggas down by myself. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, water, dog. I got caught about this.
See if I can.
Precision, what Cole doing with Precision? That's one of the newest. I don't got nothing for Shine.
I'm glad y'all.
Flat out. That's just what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Shine
Niggas
that
don't never
shine,
answer
shine
their
to
phone to
another level,
defend their
dog.
people, bro.
Your call has been.
Niggas don't answer the phone to defend their people, bro. I don't like that, bro. Listen, the only reason I
we
can't
wasn't on
defend.
YouTube, but
Listen, the only reason I can't
don't fuck
defend
with you.
Cole. No, listen, the only reason I can't defend Cole because I'm not a Cole fan, right? So I can't defend him here. I know he got better hits than Sean.
No way.
I just can't defend him here. But I'm telling you who the better nigga is in the class. Period. It's Arbery. Now,
Absolutely.
any nigga want to
He's a
stay.
bigger hit maker. He's not a better.
He's the best nigga in the class. Stop doing this. We don't got to do this. He was the rookie of the year.
When you say
He's been
best,
the
what you
MVP
mean?
since then.
What do you mean though by that? Like you mean like just off making hits?
Just being him.
No, I'm not
He's
gonna
the
say he's
pop
the
star.
best. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the best. He's the best hit maker.
He has gave your
Sold
man
the most
so many
records,
hits.
probably.
Without Drake, your man
Big
don't.
Sean?
Yeah.
He stole Big Sean whole style.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Oh, he did.
No,
Yes,
he did
he
not.
did,
No,
dog.
he did not.
did.
Everybody tried to run with that back then.
That's a real
not
thing.
true, bro.
He did. He took his
No, he
super duper
didn't.
flow.
That's a real
He
thing.
took his super duper flow. I remember that shit.
Oh, my
Then he stole from the Migos. Then who? He stole from.
He stole from a lot of niggas.
No, he did not. Here we go. We just going with the stealing. It never works. It never fails.
Why you think he called him a colonizer, dog? Because he just come. Let
He
me take a
definitely
little
stole
bit of
from a lot
this,
of niggas.
and that all
y'all
Kendrick
mad
talked about was Atlanta.
So listen. So y'all mad because I'm saucy enough.
Why he walking around talking about teams?
Listen,
I ain't mad at him. He used.
y'all mad because I can walk around and say
Because
better shit than your mans that say, boy, I do
he
it.
don't even say that no
Boy.
more.
No, that's That's
Boy.
But he
Boy.
took the nigga whole flow.
I do it.
When you steal a nigga flow that he
Boy.
created, that's bold.
Boy.
I remember when Drake
Boy.
stole my nigga Drum song. Remember the Drum
Chris Brown
song?
song you talking about?
Hey, you heard? And you heard what Drake said about Drum too.
He stole
He
his
said
song.
he said he cha-cha slide on that nigga too. They cha-cha slided on that nigga. They
But
ain't
he
got time
stole
for that.
his song. He stole a nigga whole song and created another song. And like, to me, that was like the boldest
Thank you.
steal of all. You
Bro,
know what
I
I'm saying?
can't fight with y'all niggas over this
He stole a lot of
weirdo
shit,
Big
man.
Sean, bro.
I ain't
I'm
hating
not
on him
arguing
because
with
they
y'all,
allowed
bro.
this nigga to do it, but
I'm not gonna argue with y'all over this weirdo Big Sean. He's just not it. It's just
Big,
not
Big
it.
Sean, he on another level. He on another level. He on another
All right, right. That's why Kendrick step on his projects every time they come out. He be like, Mustard!
Now, Kendrick is on another level too.
Mustard! Mustard! Stepping on this nigga shit. Anything Sean do, that nigga. Oh no, I gotta drop a little album.
Them niggas got a
That's
formula.
what I
Kendrick
don't
got a
understand.
formula.
I don't understand
He don't like
why
Sean.
he won't. No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't
He don't
understand
like
why
that
Sean won't just stand on it.
'Cause
That's
he
what I was
don't
saying
like him.
before.
Why he don't like
It gotta
him?
be something about
Sean
Kendrick.
don't like him.
But why though? It's some underground shit.
Bro, this is the
said
same
it-
thing
he
that the
said it
reason him and
squashed
Drake
it.
didn't like
It's
each
what?
other.
He said they squashed it
'Cause of control?
Like, they didn't have nothing real going
Control.
on. But
You heard the verse?
I
You heard
remember.
what-
I heard it.
I got tired of answering questions about Kendrick.
Sean been ducking the smoke ever since the control verse.
No, he ain't ducking the smoke because they did a song
Bro,
on DJ
ducking the
Khaled
smoke.
album
And listen,
together.
ducking the smoke
They
to
did
me.
do a song on
Ducking the smoke to me is subliminally shooting at a nigga. Cause you had two verses
yeah.
on there to his one. And you could have said what you wanted to say in that second verse, but you didn't. You
On
played
Control?
it simple. Yes, on control. You
No,
could
he
have
only had one. It's a long verse, but then J Electronica at the end.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Jay
My
Electronica
bad, my
is at
bad.
the end, yep.
But you had plenty of times. Anytime you had spoke about Kendrick, it's always been in a subliminal way. You could have took on this battle that Drake just took an L in.
Yeah.
You could have took this battle on years ago.
He be talking about him
When he came
Because
out in
it's
the
always
freestyle,
obvious.
We
It's-
know
it's-
he talking
bro,
about
it's
Kendrick.
always
But
lines.
he just won't stand on it.
It's a line.
That's my only- that's my
Kendrick
only
know it.
problem with Sean.
Kendrick be telling them like, nigga, say it. If you feel that, say that shit, nigga.
Oh, wow.
Say it. And cuz
gotta
don't
listen
want to
in between
squabble.
the lines.
Bro, listen, cuz don't want to squabble. Let's just keep it stacked. I be trying to explain this to people, but I be seeing it. But you gotta see it. You gotta be just a music type of person to understand what the fuck be going on. Kendrick, he didn't fuck with niggas, right? He like that one little nigga that didn't fuck with niggas. But y'all fuck with niggas because we cool. Like we all do music together.
Yeah.
So I fuck with niggas, but I don't really fuck with niggas.
Yeah.
I got these niggas over here that I fuck with. I'm the nigga that just pull up to the music studio and we all here and we fuck with each other. You get what I'm saying? But he took his jab at J. Cole.
But he won't come out and say it in the public though. This album stuff is
Who
like
he say he dissed directly in his last album? Who dissed who directly in the last album?
you
I
talking
hope-
about Sean, right?
Sean dissed Kendrick directly in his
He
last
came
album.
out and he just came out in the freestyle a couple of months ago dissing Kendrick. But then when somebody asked him, like,
What
who
He
He
said
talking
that wasn't about him.
Oh,
What'd
this
he
ain't
say?
about.
He said it wasn't about him. I don't give a fuck what he said. If you said it ain't about him,
That's
He
what's
said it wasn't
pissing me
about
off.
yeah, it's
Just
like
stand
you
on it.
ducking the smoke. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
stand
You
on it.
ducking the smoke.
We know who you.
How
talking
are
about.
you gonna duck the smoke? If you here to fight, then why is you ducking it? If you this so-called lyricist, if he the lyricist that y'all say he is, or everybody say that Sean is, it should be nothing for you to go pin some shit up to go one-on-one with Kendrick.
Kendrick ever said Big Sean name?
He don't have to. He went on control. Yeah, he did on control.
He did.
He said he don't want to hear nothing from another verse.
Dog,
Nothing-
that's the
nothing-
weak. That's the weakest beef I ever seen get started
Hey,
off
listen,
a verse
if
in my
I-
life.
if-
dog.
if I say
he
that-
wasn't shooting at
He
people.
wasn't.
All he did was
But-
say, "Step it up.
Listen.
I'm coming for the throne."
But-
so
but
whoever
in a
get in my
sense-
way, I'm trying to make sure your core audience forget about you.
Listen, and in a sense,
he didn't shoot
didn't,
at
like,
people the
shoot
way
at-
like Drake got so out of pocket. It was like, oh, what's wrong with you? Are you okay?
but wait. You can't say Drake. He did. Drake
He
did.
jumped out
He
the
went on that.
window,
He went on
dog.
that little tantrum. He went on that little tantrum.
That's
then
cute,
Cole.
but like,
Kendrick.
Does anybody remember that verse? Like,
Right. And after he said
got
that,
so sassy off. It was like,
Kendrick-
what's wrong with this dude? Dog?
true. Kendrick went right on the Hip Hop Awards and said he touched another sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Ha ha. Joke's on you.
Yeah.
High five. I'm bulletproof. You niggas can't. You feel me? And that was the start of the
Kendrick,
hate between
Drake,
them
Cole.
two. That was the
I'm
start
almost
between
not
them.
mad at that, but I say Kendrick, Drake, Wale.
Listen, that was the start
I do not
between
put
the
Cole
hate of
in
them
no
two.
top 3. I don't put Cole in no top of nothing. He's a good rapper. That's as far as I go with.
Yeah, he's a great
That's as far as I go with Cole. I'm a hot dog. Catch up
Cole
to
is
me.
a great
nigga.
rapper, but he ain't.
Come on, 7 Minute Drill was fire. 7 Minute Drill was
he's a
fire.
great
That's
rapper.
his diss song. Cole only put out one diss song in his life.
That was
Light
a
work,
fire.
like
he
100
came back and told
degrees
everybody
and
he don't even believe in what he said. So cut it out. Dog.
Yeah,
That's true,
corny.
and that's the
corny,
only thing
though.
that make it seem
That's corny.
weak. But what I'm saying is,
And then he didn't do nothing but say stuff that people already said. Talking about Kendrick, what'd he say? Your
listen,
last one missed or something like that. It's like, man,
he was cooking. He was cooking.
He wasn't cooking.
cooking.
No, he was
Kendrick
cooking.
do.
I like the Drake disses, man, because they were like real authentic disses to me. Like they were like actual just punchlines. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you thought Drake?
What you mean Drake disses?
You talking about like Family Matters and shit like that?
Yeah, I like the Drake disses.
You was on Drake's side?
I wasn't on either side because I thought the whole thing was corny. But if
For
we're
real?
just talking about like the entertainment of like the banter in what a battle should be,
Right.
I think Drake had the upper hand in that. Like his punchlines were like more entertaining than Kendrick's punchlines. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, Kendrick had the better song at the end of the day when it turned into a bop with the
Not Like Us.
Not Like Us, but
missed it.
But the Family Matters and the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like those, he was.
I said that. I said
this
that.
nigga, dog.
I'll give you that, but I'll say that they was playing 2 different games.
There you go.
They was
Okay,
playing,
okay, I'll agree with that
When
too.
I see the songs that they made, Kendrick was sinister. It was like, I'm walking you down slowly.
Yeah, he was
By
really
myself.
trying to.
You don't even understand what's coming. I'm warning you, and you still don't even catch the warning.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I know you really slow. The boy is slow.
He was really like slow burning his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
you gotta
up
also-
until the big point, like here's the banger.
But listen,
Right.
But
you
I feel like Drake had the machine
the
gun. He
Grams.
was like going like
no,
this,
no,
and, like,
listen.
missing a bunch. But
Drake to me. All right, so for the overall,
The grams is different, though.
thank you. I was gonna get to that, but listen.
That's a
So
different.
when you
type of
look at
diss
the
song.
when you look at the
Meet the
whole,
Grams.
I'm not even going to address you until the end. I'm about to turn and talk to your whole family, and I'm not even going to say nothing disrespectful about your family. It's all about you,
to your family.
right? Even your son, he didn't say nothing disrespectful about his son. It was all about Aubrey.
so
'Cause your
no.
pops don't teach you
All
nothing.
right, so look,
Let me be your mentor.
right.
Your
Hold
pops
on.
don't teach you nothing. What?
So let me say how I felt about this battle, right? So, because we talked about this on Patreon, but I want to tell you like just the whole. Me and Pop broke this down song by song on Patreon, right? Drake lost the battle when he got into Family Matters, right? I'm gonna tell you why.
That was the L. Yeah.
That was his L.
He started lying too much. Really.
No. His focus got took off the target. When you did Family Matters, you cared too much about too many other motherfuckers.
But he almost pulled it off.
He did, and he was cooking. No,
almost
listen.
pulled that
You ever seen Jordan get in the fourth quarter, and you be like, "Oh, he down 1," and then they go up 2. And, he down 1,
like
and he
little
go
shots
up
to
2.
Rick Ross and stuff
Ah, he
like that. He had
go.
all-
Once it was like Drake.
That middle part.
Yeah, it's like once he turned and was like, I'm gonna face you and talk about Rick. I'm gonna talk about The Weeknd. I'm gonna talk about this nigga. Talk about Abel. Talk about Rocky.
I thought that
talk
was
about,
very clever.
It was to the average fucking human being.
Right.
That ain't the fucking.
But you
That
got
ain't the
somebody
target,
that-
nigga. Stop looking at these little niggas. You ever got jumped? That ain't the nigga that really won't smoke with you. Them niggas just helping their homeboy. The little nigga behind them is the niggas pulling the strings.
Doing this shit back there.
He the nigga that's gonna walk up and sock you to sleep soon as these niggas grab you. So you gotta stop worrying about these niggas. You gotta step back and be like, nah, who want? I'm a punch, nigga. I'm punching, but I'm only punching at the little nigga behind y'all.
Yeah.
I'm only punching at him. I'm over y'all.
He was
You was in the you already said in the track that he was not even tall enough to understand what you was rapping about.
Yeah.
So you can't say it. You can't give a hype joke in the music and then turn around and be like, well, nigga, what is you doing? No, nigga, no. Focus on the target. When he came, like when he dropped Family Matters and Kendrick came back with Meet the Grams the same night, it was like, oh, he's playing your game with you.
Yep.
You let him play with you.
Mm-hmm.
You let him turn on the game and say, go, I dare you. I said what I said. Now I dare you.
And he bounced right back.
I dare you. Listen, Drake dropped that 12. He dropped that 12:01. Nigga, 12:01. I'm right here with you. It was already uploaded. I was waiting on you to do something stupid. I was waiting. And whether you believe what he was saying or not, the daughter, none of that, it don't matter. It's just the fact that I'm instant with a response. How the fuck I know you was about to drop? It's only 9 o'clock in LA. Oh, you dropped?
But he told him 616 in LA was the warning. I warned you. Like you needed to. Have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Like, what kind of shit is that to drop? And then I'm gonna show you. So as soon as you drop this song, I'm on you. How did I know what you was gonna talk about? And then he said, you fucked up when you mentioned my family name. How did he know? He just dropped the song.
That's crazy, right?
And what you gotta also understand is he said in the song that it's niggas that's just tired of seeing you be the bully.
Yeah.
Niggas that's around you tired of seeing you bullying
in your
people.
circle.
Like, nigga.
So you saying you think
One of them
somebody
is working
from
for you.
OVO crib was working with Kendrick, helping him out?
You ever heard of OVO 40?
Is that the producer dude?
You ever heard how Pusha found out about the kid?
How Pusha found out about
Adonis?
Oh yeah.
How?
Pillow
40.
talk.
Oh, really?
He
Like
told
to
a
run his
girl.
mouth.
Oh, he told
He was
a
pillow
girl.
talking with a girl. 40 told the girl. Girl told Pusha.
Girl told Push.
He think that Yeezy, Ye told Push. He thought the Adidas concept was the reason that Push found out because Kanye West with the Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
He thought that was no. You got leaks in your camp, gang. It's okay. Everybody don't think that your swag is. It's just always a fortitude of. We only gonna say alleged because still. I mean, Push said it, but and he said that plenty of times. Like, hey, like nigga, I found out from a girl. Like, I didn't find out from none of them niggas over there. Like, I found this shit out from a girl. And I always tell people like, Drake lose the battle because Kendrick didn't say nothing extravagant. He didn't say nothing that we haven't already heard before. He just said it in a way that Drake couldn't get himself out of. You called me a woman beater. You said that my son wasn't mine. Mm-hmm. All right, well, if you're going to go that route, I'm going to go with the make-believe daughter, and I'm going to say that everybody around you, because your man's just got out of jail for being a PDF, I'm going to say everybody around you is a PF. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say everybody around you, even you, including you.
That predator moving flocks.
Dang.
Cause your man's is though. We ain't gotta argue that. Your man's.
He really is.
He really got out of jail for being this.
Oh wow.
He said that. He said that kid is around that man and he's a pedophile. Like he never really pointed Drake to be a pedophile. Mm-hmm. He just said the people you hang with are pedophiles.
Right.
That's crazy.
But everybody just associated it with Drake. And Drake felt like, now I know where you get it. He say the A minor line. So everybody was like, oh, he a pedophile, A minor. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, we get that part. Like, that's easy to understand. Mm. But he never really pointed at Drake to be the pedophile. Yes, clips came up of Drake being a pedophile.
Yeah, right.
But
that's what I want. I'm tired of people acting like it's not out there. And before Kendrick said it, Drake told him to say it. I know you're gonna talk about me. And
has anybody heard 616 in LA?
Like,
Has anybody heard that? I mean, not 616 in LA. What is the song that Drake put out with the fucking voiceovers?
Yeah.
616 in LA?
When he sound like Pac and them
Yeah.
niggas, man.
He said, talk about him. Talk about him liking young girls. I heard it
that's
on
what
the
I'm
Button podcast. But listen, how do you throw a nigga a lifeline and tell a nigga what to talk about? Then he talk about it, and then you
They
say,
didn't sue the label for it.
I'm mad that he talked about
They
it.
trying to set me up, and they using Kendrick to do it.
I'm mad he talked about that. Why he say that? Now they looking at me as a pedophile.
That boy is insane, man.
Now, his lawsuit, I agree with. You should never be able, as a record label, defame. Don't support the defaming of my character.
You agree with it?
The lawsuit of suing the label.
Nah.
Hear me out. You cannot support the diss track. They didn't support Nas' diss track. It wasn't a record label somewhere. I'm not saying that he didn't put it out on the album and it didn't get the pub.
He
But
started
they
talking
wasn't-
about creators wasn't having copyright strikes on their channel for reacting.
I
to
remember
Kendrick.
that. And
But
now,
then-
let me explain something.
But then there's proof
Hey,
of
hey,
songs
Arbs.
that they reacted to that they didn't get strikes for him too.
Hold on.
So-
Hey, Arps, let me explain. Arps, come to the front of the congregation, brother. Let me explain something to you. It's called being a creator. And Kendrick just wanted people to react to the song. How do you get the most people to react to the song? You turn off the copy strike. Sorry that you didn't turn off yours.
But he blaming the record label for that. And he's saying that they was pushing it and there's bots behind it. And
Hey, listen, bot it, sod it, sock 'em robots. I don't care. What I'm
been
telling
bots
you
behind
is
him this whole time.
This
Listen.
whole time.
everything Drake's complaining about, he done. Cause if you
why-
want to
that's why
fight
this
this
don't make no sense
argument,
to me.
listen, Drake, if you want to win this case, understand that Martavius Mills get the opportunity to come back and sue you too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You want Martavius to come sue you? Oh, I forgot. You don't know who Martavius is. What is his name? Rameek.
Yeah.
Oh,
Meat.
that's me.
Yeah, him. Martavius, again, Martavius is a person where you have to also understand, in Martavius, like, standpoint, you told him it wasn't his tour, it was his girl's tour. You did everything that you said Kendrick did to you to him. Shouldn't he be able to sue you? And the record labels and stuff too? Just ask. Just a question.
The whole idea is you defaming my character and I'm losing money off of this.
Meek lost so much money off of that. If you want to go off the loss of money, did y'all see what happened to Martavius? This is how he got named Martavius. Nigga had to change his name. Couldn't even be Rameek no more. Had to be Martavius. Nigga, hey, listen. He lost so bad in that battle, that nigga had to go do a song with Drake just to get back on.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. That's crazy.
OVO and me back to back. We going back to back. Just a little 10-piece for just to blow it in the mouth. After this nigga just
Yeah.
Yeah, he went crazy on him.
I don't listen. I only want to see the game be played fair.
I like that song though.
You can like the song, you won't. But that's like a bandage.
Yeah.
Like he had to bandage up the fact that him and Drake was into it. Like, I'm sorry, Drake. That was like his apology song. That felt
Hey,
bad.
Kendrick was probably over there like, man, what the Meek, really, bro? Like when that whole thing was going on, he was probably over there like, dog, I'm about to get in Drake's ass. Dog.
Kendrick was just
Watch
pushing.
this.
Kendrick was just doing push-ups.
He already said
You don't want no smoke with
He
me.
was over there practicing
Way
freezing
back.
then.
He already said he didn't understand Drake and Kanye piecing it up. He said maybe I got more healing to do if they can get back together.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
No
because
problem.
Drake couldn't have made no song talking about he cut the lights, made a left, stop by the mailbox.
When
and
Ye
see it.
explained what he was talking about, I'm like, oh nah, you play
You
too
ain't
much.
about to just give a nigga the directions to my house, nigga. What are you doing?
Oh, that's what he did.
You play too much. Yeah.
That is that nigga direct. You know him and both. Him and Ye stayed in Calabasas together. So in the process, he telling him that I could have just cut my lights, made a left, whatever the shit he said.
On that Travis song?
That he's talking about going to Kanye
I
house.
did not know that, dog.
Kanye got right on the interview. Nigga, you
how
talking about
sick-
going to my house?
That's how sick Drake is.
I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. He
a
ain't
hit
say
like
that.
he getting
On
this
a
type of stuff
hit,
on.
bruh.
I was like, no, I know he ain't just saying.
He didn't play. He just played with too many people, man.
It
was
come
his
on.
time.
That's wild.
He played with way too many
Hey,
people.
that's wild.
That's
I ain't know
tough.
That
That's
info.
that right there rubs a nigga the wrong way instantly. Like, hold on, what you doing? What you mean you cut the lights, made a left? What if we just shot through the night? Like, nigga, what are you doing? You just doing too much. Arbs, come on, bro. You too gangster. That mob tie shit just got you too. I don't know. It just got you too hype. You just ain't this. This ain't you.
And when
And
it
it
came
shouldn't
down
be you.
to it, he in court talking about they bullying me.
Man, that
I
guy
can't respect this dude.
is clever lyrically though. Like I didn't know all that shit was going down, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta truly listen to this nigga, man. He be talking some shit, bro. And that's why I be trying to listen to what everybody be
He went to
saying.
the school of Jay-Z.
Yep.
They the top two subliminal dissers I ever heard in my life.
If you never heard, I'm a Jay-Z slap.
If you don't
bro.
know what they talking about, you just won't know.
You just won't never know. Listen, you gotta go tie some shit in, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Scorpion was just the anti-Ye. Yup. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It was just like he was just. It was just like.
Wow.
Like the Duppy freestyle. Father had to stretch his hands. Oh.
Yeah.
It was like, come on. He was like, I pop style for hours, gay you niggas. I was like, all right, you got it. You got it.
Man, what? I didn't know Drake was getting busy on everybody like that.
He dissed Hov and did a song with Hov.
bopping,
No,
dog.
listen. He dissed Hov.
Busy.
No. Listen. He dissed Hov and did a song with Hov.
When did he diss Hov?
Bro, listen. The boy is the boy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wow.
What did he say? I used to want to be Jay-Z, and then we did something. It was crazy. Then they did Pound Cake together.
Yeah.
I was like, but you just said you didn't want to be Hov.
He got
All right.
because Pound Cake is Nothing Was the Same. He got another one with Jay on. Thank Me Later.
He got a couple cuts.
That's the
with
one
Jay.
where he like, here's how they gonna come at you with silly rap views, trying to distract you. Like he told them what was gonna happen 10 years ago.
Jay did?
Yes.
And Drake don't listen. I don't think it is either. I don't think it ain't nobody that nigga ain't did shit.
Say something. in
Now,
the form
is
of a
it
fact.
all right? Future, he ain't this Future.
He did this Future.
No, he didn't.
Recently, right?
He ain't want no smoke. That wasn't. I don't consider that a diss.
They supposed to be cool still.
He said me and Pluto ain't really had no beef. Yeah. Oh. He did.
Man, did he?
Oh no, Hov did. Hov, come on. Hov gonna get his shit off now. You ain't
I
gonna.
gotta listen to that.
You ain't gonna say too much about Hov, and Hov ain't gonna get his
Yeah,
shit off.
they got like this quite. I heard somebody saying he was about to turn his focus towards Jay and not just like the labels in general, but like they didn't have this quiet little feud going on. It's like, okay, I see you over there. I got something for you. this
Jay-Z
time.
and Drake, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But see, listen, you gotta also understand. A lot of Drake beefs come from Wayne. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't want to say that. And Drake shoot his shots at niggas because Wayne won't shoot shots at niggas. Right? Like Wayne beef is with Hov. It's not Drake. It's really with Hov. But Hov looked out for Drake. I mean for Wayne. So it's kind of like, do I beef with you
So
or
he
do I
can't
not?
really diss him.
Yeah, it's not like I can really dish you. So I let my little nigga dish you.
But no, they done took some shots.
They have. Remember when he said, Jay-Z said, nigga, you ain't got my lady money.
Yeah.
He said, I don't got your baby money. Kidnap your lady
your
money.
lady, yeah.
Ask you what you want for your lady money. That's why I know Wayne could never suffice in a diss battle. Like, he got to go lay down somewhere.
Yeah.
You just got to let it go. Pusha T, same thing. That wasn't a beef with Drake, that was a beef with Wayne. You signed to one nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to 3 niggas. Now that's bad luck.
Yeah.
That was Wayne. That nigga wasn't talking about Drake.
That's how
The part where he talked about Drake is them niggas using you as a pawn. You see they never loaded they guns. That was to Drake. Now you out here all by yourself. Ask these job. No, he said ask Steve Job. Wealth don't buy health. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Jeremy Scott saw it televised. Yeah, he was cooking on that. I ain't gonna lie. Career sabotage. I was really in that travel lodge. You just saying, oh man, he was killing this nigga. Man. I ain't gonna lie. He tried Drake to get it. Oh yeah. That's when he signed to Apple. I remember that title, the Apple deal. Yeah, a lot of that nigga beefs is that a lot of Drake beefs came from Wayne. To me, that's just, if you look at it, it's a lot of the shit that Wayne didn't address. That's just how I look at it. I don't know how y'all feel, but I'm just saying, like,
that makes sense. Because there's a lot of stuff Wayne not really gonna say.
Pusha T diss Drake for Big Sean, level out for the diss of him. I'm on one. And that's my problem. See, this is why I don't like this nigga.
Who dissed who on
Why does Big Sean need a nigga to speak for him with a nigga in his class? Go find your pen and rap, nigga. Rap. Rap. All right, Sean, listen. Do me a favor.
Sean doing the same thing as Cole.
If y'all want me to do... Okay, so don't ever say that Sean is better than Cole if he's doing the same thing as Cole. You can never say that.
Why not? If they in this... I could definitely say it if they in the same room together.
I don't think that. I think that nigga is looking through the window. It's Cole, Kendrick, and Drake in this room. Now, one is in the studio. No, listen, let me explain something. Kendrick is in the booth.
Right.
Cole is on the boards. Drake is in the back playing with the hoes. Sean is on the outside looking in, trying to just get through the window.
Hell no.
Like, he looking and seeing his big brothers do something spectacular.
That's so wild, man.
Wale should just sock him in the face. But I know how DC niggas get down. They ain't really that aggressive. They rather go dance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? No shade. No hate. You not gonna be here next year, boy.
Man.
Hey, look, y'all want me to say this? All right, I'll give y'all a take. This is my take, and we can get out of here. I don't got nothing else pressing on my heart to say. Y'all want Sean to be the best? Tell him step out and battle every nigga that challenged him last year. There's a lot of niggas that called him out last year. Tell him go just walk everybody down like Kendrick did. Kendrick walked Drake down. Let me see him walk Kendrick down. This will be the perfect battle. Y'all say he this cold lyricist. Well, let me see you battle a lyricist.
I don't know why he won't do it.
Because he know he gonna get his ass zipped the fuck up and sit home. And he gotta go to LA too. And see, that's the crazy part, because you can't be for the nigga that in California where you want to live.
I see Sean try not to break character because he got like fortune cookie bars. He's supposed to be all about peace.
They got Chinese food.
He's supposed to be about peace and zen. He drop a lot of gems, really, if you listen to him. Yeah. But it's like, but I call them fortune cookie bars. It just sounds like he just rolled
like
it
you
out.
Go to the Chinese place to get
this
you
is my motivation for the day. So let me just share with everybody.
Let me share this shit with everybody.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's sad. Motivation.
It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
It's fucking sad, bro. And this the nigga that's supposed to represent for Detroit. This the nigga y'all cheer on.
One of them.
I mean, I rock with
everybody. Don't have to be trick.
I wish they let that go. Let me explain. I'm from Detroit. I don't know why they think Trick is this guy. Like, what do y'all expect of him? What is the? I would love for somebody to tell me.
He's kind of old, but he was. He's Detroit security, man.
Since fucking what year?
Gonna check in with Trick.
What year?
Shit, since about 92, 91, maybe 1989.
Who he stopped from coming into the city?
What happened with Russ with Summer Jam when he came
That was cute. You did that to Rick Ross. That was cute that you did that to Rick Ross.
I was right next to this nigga, dog, when they whooped Young Berg ass up in the club.
Yeah, again, y'all beat up Berg. Berg is not aggressive. He is non-aggressive.
I mean,
I don't like, see, that's the problem that I'm having with these so-called security guards. Y'all beat up the non-aggressive rappers.
That nigga was being aggressive that night, dog. He was talking about some Blade shit was trash in that club.
Bro, okay, that's fine that you...
Mopping his ass.
Listen, that's okay.
That nigga was talking shit about Blade, dog. They got the mopping his ass
up. Listen, I'm all right with that. If they beat Berg up because he said some disrespectful about the city, he probably deserved to get his ass kicked. Right. I ain't mad at that. But what I'm telling you is, he couldn't stop a nigga from flying into Detroit, bro. There's no fly zone thing that
He
they.
probably stopped the from getting money out here though.
The idea of it is because people coming in Detroit, they taking money from Detroit, they not showing no love, and then taking off with the bag.
Yeah, that's
really why he had that.
So we should definitely just hate Jeezy, huh? When the press gonna start on Jeezy?
Jeezy show love out here.
When is the press gonna start on Jeezy, bro? And that's my favorite rapper. But when does the press start on Jeezy?
I'm not mad at that.
When does the press start on Jeezy? Jeezy show up 6 times a month, and he only put on Doughboy Cash Out. So when does the press start on Jeezy? Since we just holding this key card that he want niggas to stop coming to the city and taking money and running.
I don't know if he only put on DVC though.
Who else? Who?
I mean, I don't know what else.
And he didn't put on the whole Doughboy Cash Out. He put on payroll.
Yeah.
He didn't put on the whole DBC. The rest of you niggas, wait. I want you.
Detroit love Jeezy, but I'm with you.
I don't know.
I'm with you.
When does the press start with Jeezy? I'm just saying, that's my guy. I fuck with Jeezy too. I'm a Jeezy fan.
Maybe
like, I'm a slap.
Trick got something going with him. You feel me? I don't know. You feel? Maybe they got some, you know what I'm saying? They might have a little business on the side. You know what
Man, the last time I seen that nigga try to press something with Shotgun Suge, bro.
Damn. He might not be the
And in the right time and place, I'm sure Shotgun and them would have turned up on that nigga, bro. Like, yeah, you in the city, y'all in y'all city, we in y'all town. It was cool for Calico to go in there and say, we told Smack wasn't nothing gonna happen. Uncle Trick chill, Smack.
Everybody verses in the city. He talking about Jeezy.
But who the fuck Jeezy give a verse to besides Doughboy Cash Out?
I think he done gave a few niggas a verse though.
Please, listen.
He done been on 14.
Find them Detroit niggas that got Jeezy verses.
He done been on Doug shit. He done been on.
Doug is signed to CMG. I would see that happening.
Who else? He done been on Hell of a shit.
You dead ass, huh? You dead ass. Hell of a don't even rap. You dead ass though.
I think Hell of a do rap. I heard Hell of a verse before, way back in the Mae West days. You know what I'm talking about?
Y'all is really dead ass about this, bro. I can't even believe y'all no more, man. I'm out of here, bro. I don't got nothing else to say, bro. I don't know what else to say. Hey, it's been good.
You started this with Big Shine, dog.
Bro, I did not.
I don't know how we got here. All I want Detroit to do is show the boys some love, dog. We don't got that many people.
Hell of a rap now.
I'm trying to say, I was like, hell of a rap.
We don't got that many people we can really support out this city that ain't talking about. You talking about it's a way of life. It's a way of death. You supporting death culture. I don't like that, man.
Hey, listen.
I ain't never
If
gonna support
Hell of
death
it is
culture.
rapping now,
Who
I
that?
want him to go back to the beats.
No, Hell of a got a couple good verses though. I heard him play some verses. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't no rapper. Obviously, he a producer. You know what I'm saying?
See where I'm going with this? Now he
But
must.
he got some. I heard about it.
Why niggas just can't stay being mustard? Why niggas just can't stay being a mustard?
It's Hit Boy rap and he do verses, dog. And that
Hit
nigga be-
Boy
you know what I'm
don't
saying?
rap. He don't.
He be rapping.
When Young Bird got beat up and disowned, he stopped rapping. He just
Man,
make beats.
it's
He makes
producers
songs.
that also rap that are
Listen,
fire.
he makes songs.
Hence
He got
Kanye
reference
West.
tracks.
Kanye West is a producer / rapper.
Kanye is a fucking producer
/
who can rap.
That's a producer /
But
rapper.
everything Ye rap ain't sweet. It ain't fire. It don't. He do too much.
Who? You talking about Kanye?
Yes.
You talking about? Wait a minute. Are you saying Kanye is not a good rapper?
I didn't say that. What I said everything Kanye produces as far as rapping and music, that shit always ain't a slap. It ain't always fire.
I can't think of a Kanye song that was produced that's not fire. I can't think of a Kanye beat that I've heard that's not fire.
With him on it. Like him actually rapping.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you stay tuned to your Instagram. I'm tagging you and all kind of shit.
Yeah, I need at least 3 songs that you just said are complete trash on the production and rapping.
I'm not saying it on both sides. If he fire on the production, that don't mean that he got the best verses.
So this song has to be a song that has just bad production from Kanye West. But
Or
he's
it
rapping
would
on
just have bad rapping from Kanye West because you spent so much time over here
On the production.
tapping bells and whistles.
Man, that's gonna be tough.
His later stuff hit or miss, but he got like a good
Later stuff, yeah. I mean, I don't
He
even
got
talk
like a
about
good
later Kanye,
what
really.
6, 7
I'm talking
album
about all
run.
the college. Let's go all college stuff. College Dropout 1.
I'm with
2,
you. I'm with
that
you.
type
All
of
his early music.
Like
Okay.
he's not making bad beats through that whole era.
I've never disagree with that. I'll never disagree with that. But what I'm saying is, just because
he rapping his ass off.
but I'm gonna say right after, what was that? Niggas. I mean, what was the Niggas in Paris song on? What was that? Otis.
Watch the Throne.
I mean, after that.
He got Rocky around there.
Jay got
No, he came.
Kanye
back
got
He came back with Pablo.
The father had to stretch my hands. I was popping style. I popped style for hours. You can't let Drake walk into your studio and pop style for hours. You can't do that and say that that's you. No, we can't say one is a ghost. One got a ghostwriter when the other one is you doing the same thing. I agree with Arbs here. You cannot
ain't
say that I
nobody
gotta go when I was just over there working with your mans.
Cause that's what he do. Ain't nobody said Ye is the top lyricist because he get his lyrics from the lyricists.
I understand that.
Drake was supposed to be.
But he fighting for Kanye argument is bigger for rap. I'm a rapper type shit. Like I'm writing this shit and getting this shit out here myself. If we was talking about like a Diddy or a big time in a fucking Birdman or something like that, that would make more sense.
That's what Drake doing. He just a better producer. I mean, not Drake. Why the fuck? I didn't mean to say Drake. Yeah, Kanye.
Yay.
That's what he doing. He's just a better producer. That's all. Dr. Dre, same thing.
But Dre ain't never gonna tell niggas that
Dre is a terrible
he
rapper.
not gonna put himself in a rapper category ever.
He's a bad rapper.
Ye would definitely put himself in a rapper category,
But he's rightfully so because he's a great rapper.
but he not. If I pop style for hours and you still steal my sauce, like
He
you
was
go in there-
fired before that. Before this nigga met Drake, before Drake was in the rap game, really, this nigga was already fired
What year
as
was
a rapper.
what year was late registration?
Late registration,
College
like 06.
dropout. I'm talking about college dropout. From
College
college
dropout.
dropout. all
College
the way
dropout was
to-
after late registration.
too late.
No, that's
No.
the first one.
That's
College
the
dropout.
first.
So what
That's
was college
like
dropout?
05.
Yeah.
No, college dropout. All right,
That
I
was
remember
before 05.
We
That
got
was like 04.
04, yeah.
Okay, so he 5 years ahead of Drake.
The nigga was fired already as a rapper.
Right.
He was already fire, like spitting real fire.
He know what sound good. But the only problem with Ye is he not giving people they credit. Like GLC and Ryan Fest and all of them. They was
I agree
writing a
with
lot
that.
of
He
his
don't be
bars.
giving them niggas like no flowers at all.
Yeah. They was writing a lot of his bars back there. That's why I tried to figure out.
I didn't know that part.
All right, the
end part about him writing the bars. I didn't know
yeah,
that.
Consequence, all of that's his cousin. But yeah, he's giving
They
the
was
bars.
writing bars, man.
That's
Yeah.
why I tried to figure out, all right, it's a different Kanye. College dropout, late registration, like around that time. Then he started
He
changing.
rapped on Blueprint. I knew
That's
it.
because of who writing for him. So he was more pro-black and conscious. And then you see that start changing over the years. That's because he got a different cast in the background. It make more sense, though.
Okay, easy. Well,
I pop style for
My only problem is people don't read the credits. So they don't know unless they going and flipping open the book to see.
But you gotta
what's
also
going on.
understand, back then, niggas was reading the credits. People in our age group, we was forgetting like, damn, such and such was right here in the credits because we instantly went from CDs to MP3s.
MP3s, yeah.
MP3s, they not gonna tell you the credits. They don't give you the credit, nigga. They gave you the song. Be happy you got the song, nigga. And then by the time we got like streaming services, Spotify, Apple Music, all that type of shit, YouTube, they wasn't crediting niggas on them bitches for real. And then YouTube really wasn't. But when you got Spotify, Apple Music, and shit like that, now you can scroll down and see who's credited on the beats and all that shit. And now it makes sense. Like we don't have the CDs no more where you can read through them. Remember we used to flip open CD little covers, nigga, just get the whole poster. It was a poster in this little. You feel me? Like nigga, the CD cover was a poster. People used to actually care about their CD covers. Bless you. People used to actually care about that shit. Nowadays, niggas just put up a cover art and they be like, hope you like it. They put a cover up of just this. It'd be like this. A nigga holding the Raphael Whitehead like this.
Yeah, that his mom. That's another part of it because everything changes from
After she died.
Right, that's the moment
Right when
where
she
he
died.
a completely different person.
Yep. I can't lie about that.
Everything is different after that.
All right, I don't got nothing else. Anything else, fellas?
I'm
Nothing.
I did not see this day going this way.
Why? Why you say that?
Because of where we started.
I mean, it usually happen that way. Sometimes, I told you the pod go all over the place, man. It's a good pod. Listen, I haven't been here. We missed last episode. So, yeah. And we didn't even, we didn't even really talk about a lot of stuff. It is what it is. I am your boy, Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. T2 Nation, hit that like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, do the same thing that you're doing. If you don't, that's hate. We don't appreciate hate on this podcast. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Strong Stoners on Instagram. My dog Jack, man. If y'all want to go get y'all workout on, he will definitely smoke a J with you in the parking lot and go in there and get you right. Y'all know SJ. SJ always here. I don't know why he wore magic today. He was feeling.
I was feeling the message. Stay positive. So
you're with it, buddy.
Hey, Stony James at YouTube. I finally fixed the Instagram, even though I really don't care about Instagram no more. I'm still in the stories, but it's _ Stony J. That's it. Stony J. Stony James at YouTube. That's it, man. Y'all, I love y'all.
I appreciate you.
I'm out of here.
Hey, but look, I do want to tell y'all this. Let me say this. Reaction Fridays, we will be dropping reaction videos. Me and this nigga over here, this nigga be having some shit that we need to just... I got some videos I want to react to. Especially like new music videos. We got to figure out how we can...
Oh, yeah.
Cold. But, yeah, no, me and him, Reaction Fridays with SJ and Dmarks, bro. We're going to go crazy with them for a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Just see how it works. See how y'all react to it. See how y'all like it. We're going to shoot like, probably 4 in one day. So y'all will see it maybe however we put it out, whatever it is. But just definitely stay tuned for Reaction Fridays. That'll happen. Patreon, y'all know I'm still doing that. I got to get me another Patreon up. I got to put another Patreon up. I'm going to do Patreon for my birthday party, game night with Dmarks. Definitely tune in. We might do a live stream from my, I got to figure out how I'm going to, work this. But, yeah, live stream. Tune in. We'll see what we do. I will probably take Sunday off, this upcoming Sunday off, but I don't know yet. Y'all know how I work. Saturday is my birthday, so, tell me happy birthday when y'all can. And we'll see y'all soon. Fuck out of here.
Love and happiness. And he got the easiest shoes.